Oh my god. Others get transmigrated into books and become royalty, but I get stuck as a silly, broke, chubby girl. The only good thing is that I can talk to animals. And I've made friends with a crow who also transmigrated here. Stop nagging, fellow traveler. If we don't bring something back today, there's no telling what kind of scolding I'll get. You sly pig demon. What are you looking for on the ground with your head down? Searching for wild vegetables, that's what. Do you think you're Wang Baochuan? Can you stop calling me a sly pig demon? That sounds terrible. Now that we're here, I'm thinking of looking for some medicinal herbs too. Crow brother, have you spotted any wild chickens? I call you chubby, are you sure you want to be tough? There's a wild chicken on the tree ahead. Wait for me to bite its neck and knock it down from the tree. You're in charge of grabbing it, crow brother. Listen to me, let's go. Oh my god, chubby. If your aim was slightly off, you would have cracked my head open. TSK, I thought you were so impressive. Can't even handle a single wild chicken. If it wasn't for this axe of mine, the chicken would have flown away, chubby. It's not like I'm bragging, but when it comes to my eyesight, I'm the second best. No crow would dare claim they're the best. Just you wait. I'll go find some wild chicken eggs. Found some. Hey, hey. Chubby, hurry up and save him. A handsome man fainted on the road? Definitely the main lead. Are you crazy? The golden rule of transmigrating is, never pick up a man on the road. Especially if he looks good. I'm currently stuck in a miserable farming script. A tragic, scumbag beating plot. If I save him, who knows if it'll turn into some heart-wrenching, dog-blood drama where I'm constantly starving. Chubby, if there's a chance to go back, remember to uninstall that novel app from your phone. You're completely obsessed. Don't you have a mirror to see your current appearance? In this state, who would even be interested? That would require a very warped taste. You're thinking way too highly of yourself. You want I run, he chases romance? You need the looks for that script, you know? Only beautiful women. Make main leads fall in love at first sight and try to kidnap them. Ugly ones are usually just paid off with silver. If someone like you has any other ideas, they'd probably run away with their carriage overnight. No wonder people call you a crow mouth, bad omen. That mouth is truly vicious, but crow brother isn't entirely wrong. If there's money involved, I wouldn't mind saving him. Anyway, my pockets are emptier than my face right now. I was bitten on the ankle by a venomous snake. Could you take me home? My house is in the village. Bitten by a snake? Let me see. This wound isn't from a poisonous snake. A grown man, acting so hysterical. You're not dying. Just go back and apply this herb for a few days. Then why did I faint? The Yi family's chubby isn't just not silly anymore. She seems quite knowledgeable, too. Who are you asking? Saving a life costs 3 pieces of silver. Pay up. 3 pieces of silver. 300 copper coins. So expensive? I can't even scrape together 30 coins. These 30 coins are what I won at the gambling table yesterday. Even if you took my life, it's not expensive. What's expensive? Isn't your life worth 300 coins? If you don't pay, I'm leaving. Don't blame me if you get eaten by a tiger or wolf later. Chubby, I don't have that much silver. Can we make it cheaper? How much do you have? 100 coins. No, it's 10 coins. And I need to keep a few. To go gamble again in 2 days. To see if my luck changes. Maybe I'll become rich overnight. Let go. 10 coins? Do you think I'm a donkey for you to work to death? Such a big man. wanting me to help him walk a mile and send him home. 10 coins. Chubby, don't rush to refuse. How about I repay you with my body for saving my life? Humph. Slap in the face. I just said this guy wouldn't look at Chubby. Is this guy crazy? He's handsome and good-looking. Who knew he was blind? Even she is acceptable to him? Is he that desperate for a wife? Or has he never seen a woman before? Chubby, don't rush to refuse. According to the laws of the Dasha kingdom, women who haven't married by 19 are forced by the government to be assigned to someone. The ones they assign are usually terrible. Some even beat their wives. I'm good-looking and I don't beat women. Besides, we're from the same village. I'm the only one left in my family. If you marry me, you won't have to serve in-laws. And you can take care of your own parents every day. I have absolutely no objection to that. If you're forced to marry someone far away, you might never see your parents again in this lifetime. He actually has a point. Those old vultures at home, plus Yijitsai, are still plotting to sell me again. How could such a weird rule exist in this dynasty? In 3 or 5 months, this body will really be 19. Girls in the village my age are already married off. Maybe it's because my health was bad before, which is why I wasn't married off. If I really get assigned to some weirdo, and if I'm married far away, my parents will be bullied forever. Are you really that kind? Haha, I actually have a bit of a selfish motive too. You see, men who haven't married by 21 are also forced to marry by the government. A widow in the next village saw that I'm good-looking, and is planning to wait for 2 months until I'm of age, to bribe the officials, and have me become her live-in son-in-law. Her older brother works for the local government, and is quite powerful. The main point is she's over 30, barely younger than my late mother. I don't want to be a live-in son-in-law for an old widow. My health wouldn't be able to take it. I still want to live a few more years. If I had any silver in my hands, I would have married a wife long ago, and wouldn't have to worry about the widow. Forced marriage. You could just pick a wife to marry, right? It's not like you have to be a live-in son-in-law. Looking like that, no wonder the widow has her eyes on you. I find you quite pleasing to the eye, too. To bring a wife home, government law mandates at least 1 tael of silver as a dowry. I don't even have 100 coins. I can only be a live-in son-in-law. That's why I'm clinging to you, Chubby. Although you're chubby, you're still a young girl. And you're very strong. If I marry you, let's see who dares to bully me later. You mean you don't want to spend a single cent to marry me? No, no. How could I have no dowry? My mother left behind a jade bracelet before she passed away. I intend to use it as a dowry. If you're willing, I'll give it to you when we get home. 800 coins, what can you do with that? Might as well not sell it. The arm can't twist the thigh, cannot defy power. No matter how much I struggle, I can't fight the government. If I'm really forced into a marriage, and matched with a crippled or blind old man, that would be disgusting. Though this one is a bit of a fool. He's at least good-looking. As the saying goes, standing in front of the door, even without clothes, he looks good. At least it's a pleasant sight. Emotional value at its peak. I'll take him home as a backup for now. What is your name? He Zhang. I'm so famous in the village. Yet you don't know my name? I know you're called Chubby. Don't call me Chubby. It's a terrible name. I have a real name, Yizhu. Yizhu? Why are you called that? Did your grandma name you that? Your grandma is really something. She couldn't just name you something normal? Ha 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 ha. This man is a total clown. No wonder he fits with Chubby. Truly, a match made in heaven. You're the pig. You're whole. It's ye as in leaf, and Zhu as in pearl. Hee hee, got it, got it. You're so timid, why go up the mountain alone? This afternoon, while I was gambling with Zhu, I heard him say a hunter from the next village dug up a Ganoderma on the mountain and sold it at the town's pharmacy for 10 taels of silver. We agreed to go up the mountain together to dig. But I waited for a long time and he never showed up. So I had to come alone and try my luck. If I could find one too, I'd have the money to marry a wife. But before I even got up the mountain, a snake bit me. How unlucky. Heaven really is fair. It gave him a good physique and a handsome face, but surely it didn't give him much brain power. Ah, this shack is barely worth closing the door. Even mice would leave some food behind before leaving. Chubby, find a place to sit yourself. I'll go get you the bracelet. Where should I sit? On the ground? Here, how is this as a dowry? I actually don't mind marrying a chubby wife. Being able to marry a chubby wife proves I have the ability. Only those with food at home would get so chubby. Later when we go out, people will see my wife so chubby. They'll surely praise me for my wealth. What a prestigious thing. Can't argue with that, the jade quality and luster are quite good. If this were in the modern world, it would be worth tens of thousands easily. I can't even take it away. You keep the bracelet for now. Give it back once I've thought it over. Chubby, you already promised me. Can't go back on your word. Saving a life. I must repay you with my body. Although I have a bad reputation in the village, I value honesty the most. As a real man, a promise is a promise. Don't worry, tomorrow I'll find a way to earn silver and strive to prepare more dowry. Whatever others have, I'll make sure to provide for you. I don't have much time left. I'd rather die than be a live-in son-in-law. If I tell you to keep it, you keep it. What's with all this chatter? And keep this wild chicken here. Pluck the feathers and clean it for me. I'll come back to handle it later. And don't you dare eat it secretly. Otherwise, I'll break all 3 of your legs. Hey, hey, hey. Don't worry. I'll go kill the chicken and remove the feathers. I won't steal a bite. This should be cooked well. Can't take the wild chicken back now. It would only benefit those ungrateful wolves at home. Need to eat it with my parents secretly. Chubby sister, my grandpa is brewing medicine inside. Grandpa said yesterday that Chubby isn't silly anymore. I didn't believe it. But seeing you today, you're like a normal person. And your voice is so nice to listen to. It's hard to believe, is it really Chubby? Come in. Grandpa Lu, I came to ask to be your apprentice to learn medicine. These 2 wild chickens. And these wild chicken eggs are my tribute for apprenticeship. Please don't decline. Did my ears hear that correctly? Chubby, a girl, wanting to learn medicine from me? Not to mention there are very few female doctors in this world. It's not easy to learn either. Many people start learning from a young age, and even after 10 years, they can only identify herbs. They can't diagnose people at all. It's inconvenient for doctors to practice among the people, usually only found in wealthy families in the city or the capital, and they only see women from powerful families. Or treat madams. Chubby, your desire to learn is good. But you're getting old now. It's time to get married. How would you have time to learn medicine? Learning medicine isn't something you can do in a short time. You won't be able to learn it, maybe after 3 or 5 years. You still won't be able to memorize all the herb names. Grandpa Lou, I know all this. I was guided by a white-bearded old man. Which is why I came to you to learn medicine. That old man looks exactly like the one in this portrait. When did you see this old man? What did he say to you? It was when I fell into the river and was about to drown. A dazzling 7-colored light suddenly appeared before my eyes. And the white-bearded old man appeared. He told me I was his disciple. But a mishap in this life made me a fool. As a form of training. Now that I've returned to normal, I should practice medicine to save lives. He also said, Grandpa Lou, you are a very kind person. And that helping me learn medicine would be a great merit. So your next life would be fulfilled. Later when I woke up, I wasn't a fool anymore, and my mind was filled with knowledge about medicine. Can I even recite the prescription for typhoid fever? Guiji soup, Guiji 3 liang, skin removed, peony 3 liang. Licorice 2 liang, roasted, ginger 3 liang, sliced. Red jujube 12 pieces, split open. That's 5 ingredients. Add 7 liters of water, boil until 3 liters remain, discard dregs, drink in 3 doses. Grandpa Lou, am I right? You memorized this? I've watched Chubby grow up since she was little. Let alone prescriptions. She didn't know many words. Now, to be able to recite these prescriptions perfectly, other than guidance from the founder himself, I can't think of any other possibility. Oh my God. The founder's disciple is now my student? What an honor. The founder even called me a great philanthropist. Who can understand this feeling? I have absolutely no reason to refuse Chubby. Such a glorious thing. Just fell into my lap. I'm just standing in the rain getting soaked. Yes. That's great. I accept your tribute for apprenticeship. From now on, you are my final disciple, Lu Laosan. I will teach you everything I've learned in my life. Chubby, although you have the founder's blessing, this is too unbelievable. To avoid unnecessary trouble, starting tomorrow, whenever you're free, come find me. And we'll go up the mountain to pick herbs. Next month, I'll take you around to see patients. And let everyone gradually accept it. Also, these medical books. Take them back and read them every day. Once everyone gets used to it in a while, you can practice medicine independently and diagnose patients yourself. A silly girl suddenly becoming normal is already attention-grabbing enough. If she suddenly knows medicine, they might treat her as a monster. That won't be good for her reputation either. As the saying goes, a tall tree catches the wind. We must not be overly hasty. Master is right. I was thinking the same thing. Only when everyone slowly accepts it can I openly treat patients. Hezhong, do you have any spring onions at home? Never mind, don't answer. I don't have any. My uncle's vegetable garden has some. Wait here, I'll go pluck some. You stay here and tend the fire. I'll come get you once it's done. I'll give you a bowl. Ugh, all this muddy smell. Need to change into clean clothes first, so I don't get caught. This dress wasn't this tight before, was it? Chubby, did you trip around the mountain and lose some weight? Looks like the original owner wasn't really fat, just long-term malnourished, and had some water retention. This foundation isn't bad. Are they looking for trouble again? How exciting, I get to beat someone up. What do you want with that axe? If it weren't for your bad luck, why would so many things have happened at home? It's all because of you. I don't want to do anything. It's clearly you who's looking for trouble. Why are you making my parents kneel? My father's foot is still injured. Isn't he your father? He's just an illegitimate child of my grandpa. This girl is a real tough one. She really dares to act. I already saw that yesterday. Parents, what happened? Your uncle says. We stole the 20 taels of silver the Hu family gave, and replaced it with stones, causing him to get beaten and lose his job. The Hu family wants him to pay another 20 taels. A total of 40 taels. If we can't pay, he'll be sent to jail. He says all of this is our fault, and we have to pay this 40 taels. I never agreed to this from the start. What right does he have to take the silver? Why would he say we stole it? I won't accept this label of a thief. If father really wants to pin this on us, the couple, I'll never admit it even if I die. Who else could it be but you? It must be you, holding a grudge, stealing the silver and secretly changing it to stones, ruining me like this, and causing me to lose my job. You must pay this 40 taels. So much silver? That'll cost me my life. Must push the responsibility onto the oldest son's family. Uncle, you really are a dung beetle wearing a mask, absolutely shameless. You took the dowry from the Hu family, without my parents' consent. What right do you have to decide my marriage? And who did you tell about taking the dowry? The whole family doesn't even know. You say we stole it? Tell me when we stole it? How did you steal it? Who knows if you're not the thief crying stop thief? Secretly hiding the 20 taels of silver yourself, wanting to pin the blame on us. Since you're so reluctant to part with these 20 taels, then send your daughter to the Hu family. That way, not only do you not have to pay, you can also get 20 taels. No need to go around biting people like a mad dog. I don't want to be beaten. Mom, Dad, save me, save me. This girl is crazy and silly. She really dares to kill. I'll hack you. Ah. So, what right does my uncle have to decide my marriage? Just because you are shameless. Shui Chao, don't move. Get away from me. Auntie, save me. Oh, she's gone crazy. Why didn't the river drown this person? Who told uncle to insist on pinning this? On my parents? I think you hid the silver yourselves. Making up such a lousy excuse, and wanting us to pay? No way. You don't have it, but your parents have the silver. You unfilial girl, where are you running to? Get over here now. Ah. At that moment, she seemed to see her late mother. You girl. You want to kill the whole family. Stop right now. Stop. Put down that damn axe. Grandpa. You're being unreasonable too. It was Yi Chao who hit you. Why are you blaming me? Even with favoritism, this is too much. Since my uncle insists that we stole the 20 taels of silver, then why don't we report it to the authorities? Let the magistrate investigate clearly, to see when my uncle exactly discussed with the Hu family about marrying me off. I was only pushed into the river by Yi Chao yesterday morning. If he had discussed it with the Hu family earlier, that means he and Yi Chao did it on purpose. You're talking nonsense. Don't try to scare me. The money was stolen by you. Don't try to change the subject. This whole thing won't stand up to investigation. Now the Hu family hates me to the core, if they really report this to the authorities. With the Hu family getting involved, I'll definitely be thrown into prison. Second uncle, you really don't shed tears until you see the coffin. I'm going to find the village chief now and ask him to ready his ox cart to take me to the county seat to report this. Once it's confirmed that it was you and Yi Qiao who intentionally tried to end my life, the two of you can go to prison and keep each other company. Panya, don't you dare. You are not allowed to go out. If you ruin my reputation, how will I ever get married? You're forcing me into this. It's good that you're gone. If you're gone now, maybe I can still make it to the Hu family's youngest son's wedding. We won't need to pay the silver either. And maybe your father can keep his job. Hurry up and die. What are you dazing for? Panya, come back here. This matter is your second uncle's fault. We didn't say that you two stole the silver. We were just asking. Why are you getting so angry? Don't worry, we won't let you pay a single cent of this silver. Even if it means selling the family land. We will make up those 40 taels. Can you stop making such a scene? Anyway, today, the old woman has already asked Grandma Hua. Those hunters living in the mountain village are willing to pay 10 taels for a strong, healthy girl who can work hard even if she's poor. Once this matter today blows over, I'll have them come and take Panya away to save her from stirring up trouble for the whole family. Humph. This old man is quite calculating. He's only speaking softly now because he realizes he can't bully us. How could I let you get your way? Second uncle, what are you saying? Are you confused by my second uncle's anger? You would actually sell the family land for my second uncle? That is the lifeblood of our entire family. We barely have enough to eat as it is. If you sell the land now, isn't that forcing the whole family to die? Because of second uncle, you can't just drag the whole family down with him. It was none of my business before, but how can we sell the land? The family land belongs to all three brothers. Taking my share to patch up the second family's mess. As if I'd ever agree to that. Father, the disaster my second brother caused. Why should we sell the family's land? You have always been biased toward second brother. Only letting his Yaozong study. Our Yaozong is already 7 years old. He should have been in school a year ago. But you didn't agree. Just saying there wasn't enough money. How come as soon as it concerns second brother, selling land is okay? Am I not your biological son? And Yaozong is your biological grandson. Yes, third uncle is right. Grandpa, your heart is truly skewed to the side. Whenever there's anything good, it's all for second uncle's family. When it comes to hard work and suffering, it's all for my father and third uncle. Are my father and third uncle not your biological children? Were they raised by grandma outside? Otherwise, how could you treat my father and third uncle like this? You rascal. I'll tear your mouth apart. You unfilial brat. Why are you scolding me? It's clearly Grandpa who makes my father and third uncle work like oxen to provide for second uncle's family. Now, because of the trouble second uncle caused, you want to sell the family land again. If it weren't for the fact that they were raised by someone else, I really can't imagine why Grandpa is so biased towards second uncle. Third uncle is much clearer-headed than my father. He knows to stand up and speak out. If father had half his nerve, he wouldn't have been bullied so badly all these years. Father, mother, Panya is right. All these years, you have been blindly favoring second brother. Everything good went to him. Now he is selfish, neglecting brotherly feelings to pit his own niece. He has no conscience. And when things go wrong, he wants to shift the blame onto the family. If you keep going like this, you might as well separate us from the family. I don't want to work like an old ox in this family, to feed second brother's family. While in the end, my own son gets nothing. Uncle, why would he divide you? Even if we split the family, it should be second uncle who gets split out. letting him leave with nothing. You see, my father and mother have no sons. Yaozu is definitely not someone we can count on. In the future, we will certainly be counting on Yaozong. After my father passes away, all these assets will belong to Yaozong. You must not be stupid. Isn't it just drawing a big picture to make others charge into battle? I can do that too. Third uncle's fighting power is much stronger than father's. Old third, what kind of nonsense are you spouting here? All these years, I haven't earned less money for the family. Half of my monthly allowance. I have to hand it over to father and mother. Since when did I need to be supported by you? You want to separate me from the family? No way. You are truly black-hearted, yuck. You have the nerve to mention that small allowance of yours? How much money did father spend on your job in the first place? And Yaozu has been in school for so many years. Isn't every cent from the family? Even when you married the second sister-in-law, the money you spent was more than what I and the eldest brother spent combined, and now you still have the nerve to say this? You are just a spendthrift. Father and mother getting me a wife is only natural. Nowadays, father and mother are still the head of the house. And the land is also theirs. It's not your place to be making such careless remarks. Old third, I'll beat you today. You actually dare to hit me? I'm your second brother, you bastard. What if I do hit you? You betrayed your brother and harmed your niece. I didn't see you having a soft heart. Third aunt, they are bullying people too much. How can you watch your own husband being surrounded? This is so frustrating. You are also acting in a very improper way. How can you be so thoughtless in your actions? Not only did you try to sell your own cousin, but now you dare to hit your seventh third uncle? I'll hit a person like you. Yaozong, you are a man. You can't just watch others beat your father and mother. Otherwise, who will play with you in the future? I am a man. If I watch my parents getting beaten, that would be useless. If word gets out, everyone will look down on me. Don't fight, don't fight. Everyone, stop. Stop making a scene. Oh, heavens. What kind of sin have I committed? Two of my biological sons are fighting each other. Since it was second brother who caused the mess, let him pay the debt himself about selling the land. I absolutely will not agree. I was just saying that. No selling land, no selling land. Are you happy now? I originally wanted to pin this on the eldest, to make him agree to marry off Panya and use the dowry, and then work hard to pay off the debt. How did it turn into this? The eldest's family of 3 is perfectly fine, but the second and third have fought until their eyes are red. Oh, heavens! What kind of sin have I committed? This life is impossible to live anymore. I might as well just be dead. On one side is my successful second son. On the other side is my beloved youngest son. I don't want to blame either of them. It's all the eldest's family's fault. Third uncle, even if grandpa agreed not to sell the land, what if he takes all the silver saved in the family to pay for second uncle's debt? Then wouldn't our family be drinking the wind? If you ask me, grandpa and grandma have silver. They should take it out for Yaozong to study. Look at how smart and filial our Yaozong is. If he could also go to school, maybe he could pass the imperial exams and become a scholar. When he grows up, he can become an official. If all this money is taken to pay for second uncle's mistake, then we really get nothing at all. We cannot let him be a rat. That ruins our whole pot of porridge. It's one thing that he ruins himself, but how can he ruin his nephew? Third uncle, you are Yaozong's father. You must pay attention to his future. It cannot be ruined just like that. I see that Yaozu has studied for so many years and hasn't even passed a single primary exam. He is just a blockhead. Continuing to study is a waste. It's better to send him to the town to work and pay for second uncle's debt. A father's debt should be paid by the son, and Yi Chao is a blessing. All these years, she hasn't even washed 2 pieces of clothing. If she doesn't want to marry into the Hu family for marriage, then let her marry into a wealthy family as a concubine. Then the dowry money can be used to pay off second uncle's debt. Isn't that just perfect? You black-hearted person. I'll make you spout nonsense. You just can't stand to see second uncle's family living well. Get out of here. Get out now. Our family doesn't have an unfilial thing like you. Why didn't we strangle this fool at birth? Now that we've raised her, she is destroying the whole family, mother. Pang Ya is still young. Don't hold it against her. She was just saying that. She doesn't have any bad intentions. Grandma, you are biased towards second uncle's family, and you won't even let people speak? My second uncle's debt shouldn't be paid by his children? Should it be paid by my father and third uncle? You can ask around the whole village, there is no such logic. Father is actually not bad. At least he knows how to protect me now. As for Feng Jinmei's cursing, I didn't take it to heart at all. That's enough. Everyone stop arguing. Can we have some peace? Jingsai's matter was indeed caused by himself, so he should pay it back himself. You two take out all your private savings for me. If it's not enough, second daughter-in-law, you go to your parents' home and borrow some. Borrow as much as you can. I'll cover the rest for now. When Xiaoer's dowry is obtained, we'll use that to fill this hole. Are you two satisfied now? I can't continue to stubbornly favor my second son. It will inevitably make the eldest and third cold-hearted. The third isn't as easily manipulated as the eldest, although I don't worry about the eldest. I absolutely cannot let the third turn against me. In the final analysis, it's all about Pang Ya, this girl. I must get her married off quickly. Otherwise the eldest couple will eventually stop listening to me. Father, Chen Tao is hurt like this. I'll take her to apply some medicine first. Grandpa, if you had been this fair earlier, how could so many things have happened? They say parents should be kind and children filial. You shouldn't be so confused in the future. When you get old, you'll surely have to rely on my father and third uncle. I'm not saying this to be mean, but if you are this biased, you'll eventually raise him to be a spendthrift and unfilial. After you die, I guess second uncle will be too lazy to even burn paper for you. He wouldn't even pull a single blade of grass from your grave. Also, don't return. Ha ha ha. Father, go to the room and rest. I'll go cook with mother. Arguing is also very tiring. If we don't eat, we won't be able to hold up tonight. Pang Ya, so much white flour and eggs. Your grandma will definitely curse again. Let her curse. You get cursed if you don't eat. You get cursed if you do eat. Anyway, you're going to get cursed. You might as well eat until you're full. Mother, you light the fire. I'll make the pancakes. Oh, okay. Mother, you take these back to our room. I'm going to give third uncle's family some pancakes. Third uncle, open the door. I brought you something to eat. It seems that the slap yesterday was very effective. Bad kids must be beaten. If you don't beat them, they don't learn their lesson. Pangya is here. Come inside and sit. I never cared about this silly niece before. But I didn't deliberately bully her either. I didn't expect that after she fell into the river, she's not silly anymore. And she's so capable now. Third uncle, usually second aunt is supposed to cook today. But she didn't. Isn't she just trying to let us go hungry? This is to make things difficult for us. I specifically made egg pancakes. To honor you and third aunt. If she doesn't cook, we won't starve, will we? Pangya, you are sensible. Much better than those ingrates in second brother's family. Actually, yesterday's matter was all third aunt's fault. Third aunt's mind was a mess and she didn't see clearly. It was Yaozong who provoked things first. You are his elder sister, so it's right for you to teach him a lesson. Actually, Yaozong's nature is not bad. The stupid things he did before were all incited by that little wretch, Yi Qiao. I already scolded him severely yesterday. Yaozong, hurry over and apologize to your elder sister. No. Before, I pretended not to see. That was because Yeju was silly. Everyone in the village is the same. The eldest ones are always more important than the boys than the girls. Now Yeju is so powerful. She dares to beat anyone. I'd be crazy to continue offending her. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have bullied you before. I shouldn't have listened to second sister. I won't dare to do it again. Yesterday's slap almost sent me to see my great-grandmother. Third aunt, that's serious. Yaozong is my biological cousin. How could I hold a grudge against a child? My parents have no sons. In the future when I get married, I'll still be counting on my cousin to support me. Third uncle, I see it now. Grandpa and Grandma are just biased toward second uncle. If things go on like this, the few acres of land in the family will sooner or later be exhausted by him. According to the laws of the Dasha dynasty, the eldest son can inherit 70% of the family business, the second son 20%, the third son 10%. Our family has no sons. Grandpa and Grandma will definitely bully my father and give 70% of the property to second uncle, leaving you with only a little bit. We cannot let Grandpa and Grandma do this. If we really want to split the family, it should be split according to the law. Then my family's 70%. When my father gets old, it will certainly be given to his nephew. Yaozu is not someone we can count on. My father will definitely give everything to Yaozong. Third uncle, you help my father now. And you brothers work together. That is building the property for Yaozong. Don't be confused. Fugue, Pangya is right. Taking advantage of this opportunity. Why not mention splitting the family? If father and mother don't agree, then make a scene. We can't be leeches for that second brother's family. I also want to send our son to study. Our Yaozong is so smart. He will definitely be better at studying than Yaozu. Why should our son have to be a peasant? Farming the land all his life? That's right, starting tomorrow, we will push for a family split. Pangya, you also go back and persuade your parents. You cannot be so cowardly anymore. Being bullied by second brother's family every day, only when we are tough and they see they can't get any benefits. Will there be hope for splitting the family? I've wanted to split up and live my own life for a long time. For all these years, I was lazy and sluggish. Because I didn't want to benefit others. If I could split the family and live alone, I could definitely lead my wife and children to a good life. Anything would be better than being in a big family together, where we don't even get to eat meat twice a year. Good third uncle, I'll listen to you. I'll go back and persuade my parents right now. Friend. You came, I didn't steal anything. I didn't even steal a bite. Looking at the fact that you're so obedient. Later I will leave you a big bowl. These are all left for you. As payment for borrowing your house to build my own. I'll return this pot to you tomorrow. It's okay. No need to rush to return it. Wow, the chicken soup is extraordinarily delicious. Better than any soup I've ever had. Although I really want to eat it all. Uncle has raised me for so many years. I can't let Uncle's family watch me eat. Uncle, Aunt, are you at home? I brought you some chicken soup. Where did you get the chicken? Did you go steal it from someone again? My third brother and his wife died early, leaving behind this only child. For these years, I've relied on being tough, holding on to the 3 acres of land my third brother left, and after deducting the necessary expenses, I gave all the food produced to this nephew. Otherwise, with his chaotic nature, the 3 acres would have been sold by him already. No, Uncle. I didn't steal it. It's a wild chicken I caught on the mountain. If you don't believe me, take a look. Farm chickens and wild chicken meat are not the same. For those years, this nephew was running wild in the village. And I often had to clean up his mess, but his nature isn't bad. He used to study well when he was young, and his father praised him every day. Ever since his parents passed away, he's changed. Sigh, God doesn't have eyes. Little brother, you are really capable. Catching wild chickens on the mountain. What happened to your foot? When I was young, I played with my friends. I was often bullied. And it was this little brother who stood up for me. I'm the closest to him. It's nothing, just accidentally twisted it on the mountain. It will be fine in a couple of days. You guys eat first. I'll go now. You dare say the wild chicken was caught and given to me by Pangya? The two of us haven't settled things yet. It would be bad for the girl's reputation if it got out. You take these 2 steamed buns back and eat them. You're such a big man now. Don't always hang out with those people in the village, those shady types. Find yourself a proper job. Save some money and get a wife. Otherwise, when I die, I won't have the face to see your father and mother. Yes, Uncle is right. I'll definitely work hard in the future. Strive to get a wife this year. If I don't leave quickly, Uncle will nag for half the day again. Father, Mother, look what I brought back. I caught a wild chicken on the mountain today. I secretly stewed it outside before I dared to bring it back. Just to nourish Father's body, hurry up and eat. Pangya, today we completely provoked your grandpa and grandma, Sai. You are about to turn 19. If you don't get married, you'll be taken by the government for forced marriage. In such a short time, it's not easy to find a suitable family. Your grandpa and grandma, by that time, will definitely not be willing to give you a dowry. And your father and I don't have much silver. What should we do? My Pangya is so good. But a woman who wants to marry well must have a rich dowry. Otherwise she will be looked down upon. It's all because your father and I are useless. Sigh, Mother. Why are you crying again? I can earn my own dowry without having one. I've never heard of a woman who can't get married. Why wouldn't anyone want to marry me? I also have good news to tell you and father. Grandpa Lou said I have a talent for medicine. And he wants to teach me medical skills. Starting tomorrow, he will take me into the mountain to learn how to collect herbs. In the future, when I can practice medicine, there will definitely be many people waiting in line to marry me. Don't worry anymore. Is that so? Did Uncle Lou really say that? That's wonderful. But you will be 19 by the end of the year. In these few months. Can you learn it? Mother, don't worry. I can learn it. Grandpa Lou says I'm very smart. I understand it at a glance. There's one more thing I need to discuss with you too. What is it? Go ahead, daughter. Today, second uncle wrongly accused us of stealing silver. Why did you two only know how to kneel? Why didn't you defend yourselves before Grandpa and Grandma? Second uncle is being so unreasonable. Father, you should have slapped him across the face. What second uncle did was wrong. But it's for your grandparents to discipline him. How could I possibly hit him? As the saying goes, the eldest brother is like a father. If second uncle doesn't respect his elder brother, why can't you hit him? Father, let me tell you. Your way of thinking is wrong. You aren't doing second uncle any favors. You're actually harming him. When he does something wrong, you don't correct him. But instead, you keep indulging him. Do you think you're helping him? If he goes out and treats others this way later, they won't be so lenient with him. They won't tolerate his behavior. If he ends up getting beaten to death by someone else, Father, tell me, isn't that your fault? I've never thought of it that way. And Grandpa and Grandma too. They are often unreasonable. Constantly bullying us. And you two just stay silent. You think this is filial piety. But actually, it's dead wrong. If the village found out how Grandpa and Grandma act, wouldn't people be pointing fingers at them behind their backs? They'd say they're blind and senile, abusing their eldest son and his wife, acting heartless and cruel. Who would ever want to marry into our family then? Once word gets around, our whole family will be ostracized by the village. Then Grandpa and Grandma will be cursed by everyone. How will the two of them walk around the village in the future? How will everyone look at them? Even the chickens, ducks, and pigs will judge them. Father, let me tell you. In the future when this happens, you shouldn't stay silent. You need to learn from third uncle. When they do something wrong, you must point it out. You have to learn to say no. Only then will the whole village hold our family in higher regard. What the daughter says makes a lot of sense. But I still feel like something is a bit off. I can't put my finger on it right now. And Mother, the same goes for you. You let Grandma and the aunts bully you. Isn't that basically telling the village that Grandma is unreasonable, and that the second and third aunts are uneducated? That they only know how to bully people? How do you think the village sees those three? You two aren't doing them any favors. You're pushing them into the fire, making the whole village despise them. When I fell into the water, it was my great-grandmother who saved me. She was furious, angry that you two, as the eldest son and daughter-in-law, don't know how to lead the family on the right path, and actually indulge them in deeds that bring curses from the village, shaming the Yi family ancestors. Look at how much you two have angered our families. Ancestors, if you two keep doing good deeds that lead to bad outcomes, letting the Yi ancestors rest in unease, that is true unfiliality. Could it be that we were really wrong all this time? What we thought was filial piety was actually wrong. Even the ancestors couldn't stand it. And they came to dream of the daughter? Daughter, is what you're saying true? I really didn't mean it like that. Father, do you think I'd joke about such a major matter? Your actions have angered the ancestors to the point they can't sit by anymore. If you keep going down this path, let me tell you, great-grandmother's coffin lid is about to burst open. She'll definitely climb out in the middle of the night and give you a beating. I always thought I was being filial. Who knew I had angered the ancestors to such an extent? I'm unfilial. Pangya, what do you think your mother and I should do now? So the ancestors won't be angry with me? Yes, what should we do? So the ancestors stop being angry? What can you do? Of course, show the demeanor of the eldest son and daughter-in-law. You can no longer indulge second uncle, ruining our Yi family name like this. Next time he acts incorrectly, you must slap him across the face. That is your responsibility. If you don't discipline him well, are you waiting for the ancestors to do it underground? That would be a great act of unfiliality. And for grandpa and grandma, the next time they act senile, you two must not compromise. If they want to cry or make a scene, let them. It's the same logic as a child. If you give in every time they roll on the floor, they'll roll on the floor every single day. Lacking manners. Once they go out, what family wouldn't hate such a child? Don't you agree? If you had just given them a sharp slap, the very first time they threw a tantrum, they wouldn't dare do it again. Grandpa and grandma are old, a bit muddled. As the eldest son, you shouldn't indulge them in making mistake after mistake. The daughter is right. Father and mother, you must fight for what is rightfully yours. It doesn't mean that by blindly yielding, you are being good to them. Your method is wrong. And your mindset is also incorrect. Look, even though I threatened second uncle's family with an axe today, they think I'm unfilial. But if they really killed me, that would be murdering their own niece. And they would be sent to the 18th level of hell. Even the 18 generations of Yi ancestors, underground, would be implicated. By not letting them succeed, I was effectively saving them. And also saving the 18 generations of Yi ancestors from being implicated, from suffering the mountains of knives and pans of boiling oil. You can no longer believe that making grandpa and grandma happy is the only form of filial piety, ensuring they don't commit mistakes. That is true filial piety. Special cases require special measures. Pangya, you're right. Father understands now. Don't worry. I definitely won't indulge grandpa, grandma, second uncle, and second aunt like that again. I cannot let them be pointed at by the whole village, nor let the ancestors die without peace and suffer brutal punishments. I couldn't figure it out. That was because I was stupid. If it weren't for my stupidity, the ancestors wouldn't have been so angry that they had to come to the daughter to convey a message. I must change. I will change drastically. And mother, remember this too. If you suffer grievances and stay silent while doing their work for them, you are indulging them to go further down the path of wrongdoing. Look at those stepmothers from wealthy families who indulge their stepchildren in every possible way. If they don't like to study, they don't let them read. If they want to go out and drink, they let them. In the end, they all grow up to be worthless individuals that everyone hates. In the mouths of others, such women have hearts of snakes and scorpions. That is exactly what your current approach is doing, spoiling grandma, second aunt, and the others. Although that's not what you think in your heart. That is exactly what you are doing. In the end, everyone will curse you, accusing you of having a malicious heart, intentionally spoiling them into the despicable people they've become. No, I never thought of that. Pangya, mother never thought to harm them. Father and I know that, but others don't. You are doing good deeds that lead to bad results. That's why I'm saying, in the future, if they order you to do chores, if it's not your work, don't do it. If they say something ugly, you should slap them across the face, making them realize what is right and wrong, what is black and white. When they go out, at least they won't act like scoundrels and get beaten to death. Pangya. Mother knows she was wrong. I will definitely do as you say from now on. And never be that malicious woman again. I can't let the Yi family ancestors think that your father and I are unfilial. I was truly muddled. I never intended to become that outwardly kind, but inwardly wretched woman. That's right. Think carefully tonight about what I've said. Can Grandpa and Grandma really outweigh the Yi family ancestors? So you too should act exactly as the ancestors instructed. Alright, sleep now. I ran in the mountains for so long this afternoon. I'm tired too. I was never a diligent person before. Well, this really opened my eyes. If I didn't know what kind of girl she was, I would have been fooled by her rhetoric too. Oh my goodness. She couldn't have been a doctor in her past life. From what I see, she's more like a pyramid scheme leader. Maybe she sold comfort in a past life? This brainwashing ability is top-notch. She can turn black into white, and dead into living. Being a doctor is a waste of her talents. Everyone in the village is a poor farmer, trying to stretch a single penny into two. No one would dare to be extravagant. They go to bed as soon as it's dark to save lamp oil. Oh, looks like something's happening. Otherwise, why be so sneaky? Must hurry over and listen. Maybe this little rascal is plotting something again to harm my brother. Heh, even if they racked their brains, they'd never guess they are under my surveillance. Harm my brother? No way. Not even a window to do it. I hope their parents die. Parents of a chive seller. You can't abandon me. If we can't gather 40 taels of silver within 3 days, the Hu family will report us to the authorities. Then I'll have to go to prison. If I go to prison, who will you rely on to support you in your old age? Yaozu won't be able to take the imperial exams, and our family will be finished. The old couple falls for this every time. Pretending to be pitiful works every time. Don't cry, my son. Even if your father and I have to smash our pots and sell our scrap iron, we will gather these 40 taels of silver. We won't let you go to prison. It's all that damned girl's fault. If she had just drowned that day, none of this would have happened. I think she was born specifically to bring us misfortune. The whole family is troublesome. Alright, stop cursing. Once this matter passes, you go find matchmaker Hua and finalize Pangyao's marriage. As long as the man is willing to pay the bride price, they can take her away that same day. And it's best she never returns to her mother's house again. You two have saved quite a bit of private money over the years. How much? Take it all out. Tomorrow, have your wife go to her family and borrow some. Your mother and I will make up the rest. This is our final nest egg, our coffin money. Father, this is all the private money we have saved over the years. You know I'm a shopkeeper in town. Social obligations and expenses are high. Only this much? We're still 28 taels short. Your mother and I can't take out that much. How much can your wife borrow from her family? Mother, you know. Her family is even poorer than ours. Besides, for a married daughter, borrowing 2 or 3 taels is the absolute maximum. Chuntao is injured now. With such a large wound on her back, how can she travel? I'll have to make that trip myself. We two just discussed it in the room for a long time. Actually, we have over 20 taels of silver. Chuntao doesn't intend to go back to her parents either. We'll just wait for me to go make a show of it tomorrow. Humph, I'll return and say I borrowed 3 taels. We'll put up 15 taels. And let the old couple cough up the remaining 25. What, only 2 or 3 taels? Don't think I don't know. Every time your wife returns to her family, she goes with bags and packages. Now that you two are in trouble, they are being so stingy? Pfft. They are all a bunch of shameless things. Go tell your wife. If she can't bring back 10 taels, she shouldn't think about visiting her family again. Just pure draining of our resources. Mother, what are you doing? Her brother got married during the new year. They even sold a moo of land to pay for the wedding, just to bring the bride into the house. If they had money, would they have sold the land? Even if she cuts ties with the Li family, she still couldn't bring out 10 taels. You don't think about it. If you were to go to your uncle's house to borrow money now, let alone 2 or 3 taels, could you even borrow one? You ungrateful brat. I'm doing this for your 25 taels. You're forcing me and your father to empty our reserves. How will we even live from now on? I only have 30 taels in total, saved over a lifetime. To take out 25 taels at once, this is more painful than stabbing my heart, Mother. I wasn't the one who caused this, it was that damned girl, Pangya, who dragged us into this. Given that I've been a shopkeeper for so many years, do you think I'll have trouble finding another position? Even if Pingyue town doesn't work out, I'll go to the neighboring Changlong town. I'll have a monthly wage there too. If I go to prison, everything will be gone. Besides, if I go to prison, how can Yaozu take the imperial exams? How can Chao marry into town? Jiao Xiaocai's marriage. Helping my brother. Once Pangya is sold, won't you have money in your hands then? Also, big brother and big sister-in-law can go work. Sister-in-law can wash clothes for others. Brother can do manual labor at the docks. Together, their monthly wages would add up to over a tael. Anyway, since they don't have a son, they should be out earning money. They can't just keep eating free meals at home. Once that damned girl Pangya is sold, Big Brother and his wife will be at my mercy. Alright, go back to sleep. Tomorrow, take the cart, and take your wife to visit her family. Borrowing more is always better. Once you return with the silver, your mother and I will add the rest. You go to the Hu family, and settle this matter. Even though I'm reluctant to part with 25 taels, I can't just watch my most promising second son go to prison. Father and mother, you rest, I'm going back. Old man, this is all we have. About 30 taels of silver. This is our old couple's coffin money. I had intended to leave this silver for our 2 grandsons to get married with, oh. But we can't just watch our second son go to prison. Take it out first. Once Pangya is married off, and the eldest 2 go work, we can save it back in 2 or 3 years. I'm not being biased. I'm doing this for the sake of Yaozu. If he can pass the exams, the whole family will benefit. Brother, your grandpa, grandma, and second uncle are really something else. They were plotting to sell you for silver. Then make your father and mother work like beasts of burden, going out to work to earn silver, to keep supporting that nest of leeches, the second uncle's family. Your parents are not donkeys in a collective that they should be treated like this. I knew those 2 weren't up to any good. I'm even starting to suspect that my father was adopted by them. Why else would they only squeeze him? This is bottom of the barrel, circular level shamelessness. If I don't give them a little taste of their own medicine, they'll really think I'm easy to bully. Brother. There's 30 taels in that wooden chest. Should we hit them for another score? Since we've done it once, might as well do it again. That silver will just be wasted by that good-for-nothing second uncle. Better it comes to me. If it were hanging around that old woman's neck, even Brother Crow would find it hard to get. How can we get the silver without opening the lock? Mice. Brother Crow, I have an idea. You can't do it, but mice can. If we chisel a hole in the bottom of that wooden chest, couldn't we smoothly get the silver out? I just saw that mouse. So what if it ran away? Your house is so poor that it rings with emptiness. It roamed 3 circles and didn't even get a fart. Of course it ran away in despair. What, you want me to see it out? Or invite it to dinner before it leaves? Can you catch it? And negotiate with it? To chisel a hole in the bottom of that chest? The silver inside is mine. The food is theirs. Great idea. This way, even without the key from the old woman's neck, we can get the silver out. Squeak, squeak. Brother Crow, what's this for? You walk your celestial path. I'll take my mouse hole. We'll keep out of each other's way. You're not a cat. Why are you catching me? Little brother, I just wanted to get to know you. I have a small favor to ask. Don't worry, I won't let you help for nothing. Once it's done, there will be a great reward. Little mouse, I know where there's something delicious. If you agree to help me with a small thing, I'll tell you now. Has this girl become a monster spirit? Why can I understand you? Even if this girl is a spirit, she must have been a clever monkey spirit in her past life. You can tell that? Come to think of it, we're relatives. Your grandfather's 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 grandfather is my cousin's third uncle, the nephew of the daughter of the maternal grandfather's family. By lineage, you have to call me great-grandmother. My brother is at it again, trying to fool people. Fooling a mouse, even. This family relationship is really tight, even hard to verify. Genealogy books wouldn't record that many generations. Great-grandmother. Oh, I've always known you were a clever child. That's why I have this small matter I need help with. When it's done, there'll be plenty for you. There's even snacks in the food. So delicious. Fragrant and sweet. Great-grandmother, whatever you have to say, just say it. As long as I can do it, I won't refuse. Great-grandmother spoke to me personally. How could I refuse? There's a broken wooden chest in this room. There are snacks inside. And a money bag. Go call all our mice. Chisel a hole in the bottom of that chest for me. The silver in the money bag is mine. The delicious pastries are all for you. Try to be quick. Don't let the 2 people sleeping in the room discover you. Okay, great-grandmother, I'm on it. I was checking out this family today. They really are poor. I circled around several times. Didn't find a single grain of rice. Turns out the good stuff was locked in the chest. Grandpa, grandma, big uncle, big aunt, father, mother, third uncle, third aunt, big brother, second brother, third brother, big sister, second sister. This is the one I told you about. The great-grandmother of our grandfather's grandfathers. That generation's great-grandmother. Great-grandmother has actually turned into a human. My good grandchildren. From now on, if there's a bite for me to eat in this house, there's a bite for you to drink. Alright, hurry up and get to work. I'm waiting for you here. Great-grandmother, we've gotten the silver you wanted for you. There are also lots and lots of pastries inside. We couldn't possibly finish them all. I already snuck a few bites earlier. Those pastries are truly delicious. Tastier than millet. Tastier than corn. And much better than wheat. If you can't finish them, take them all out and store them in the hole. Save them to eat during the winter. And the clothes inside there too. Chew them all to shreds as well. Don't worry, great-grandmother. Brother, might as well do it once as twice. Second uncle's room must have silver in it too. I was thinking the same thing. Great-grandmother, there are pastries in here too. And lots of silver. Give the silver to me. And chew all the clothes to shreds. You can keep the pastries for yourselves. Brother, my nest is a bit small. I don't think it'll hold any more. Tomorrow, I'll definitely build a huge nest for you to store pure silver in. Great-grandmother, if you trust us, just put the silver in our hole. Whenever you need it, I'll give it to you. Our hole is very safe. Alright, then leave it in your hole for now. I also think your hole is safe. Little mouse, what's your name? Great-grandmother, I don't have a name. Mom and Dad never gave us any. They just numbered us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, from today on. You shall be called Little Golden Bean. Stay by great-grandmother's side. And I'll ensure you always live well. I have a name now. My name is Little Golden Bean. Thank you, great-grandmother. Following great-grandmother is a massive stroke of luck. It's not just the ancestral grave smoking with auspicious clouds. It's that great-grandmother has arrived in person. Another 65 plus taels of silver secured, plus the previous 20 taels. That makes 85 taels in total. Most people can't save this much in a whole lifetime. With this silver, I can buy property. And with a little hard work, I can live a stable life forever. I finally have some ground to stand on. I'm just waiting for tomorrow's chaos to stir things up at home. I wonder if I can actually manage to split the household. Ah. My cursed descendants. Jiao family, you're all dead. I can't go on living like this. Fugue, wake up quickly. Ha ha ha, did Dad and second brother go together? Big brother, big sister-in-law, hurry up. Come quickly, something happened in Dad and second brother's rooms. Did Dad and second brother pass away? Mother and second sister-in-law are there wailing. They couldn't possibly be dead. At most, they've lost some money. Dad, Mother, what happened to your clothes? I thought the old couple had been fighting. This fight was certainly intense. All the clothes are torn to pieces, one hole after another. I don't even know how they were torn. Our house has really been infested with mice. Not only are your father's and my clothes all chewed up, but the burial shroud I kept in my chest is gone too. I don't want to live anymore. Mother, how can you be so foolish? How can you keep pastries in a chest? Once a mouse smells them, they're going to break in to steal them. All the silver is gone. Is there absolutely nothing left? Dad, Mother, this is bad. Our secret savings. All stolen by mice. The cabinet was chewed through, too. It's gone, it's all gone. I don't want to be taken to jail by the Hu family. What? Why only you guys get infested by mice? It must be that you second brother have a better life. Look at the floor here. There are several kinds of pastry crumbs alone. You hide so much food in your cabinets. Isn't that just begging for mice? Otherwise, why would the mice steal from you? And not us? Because we're poor. In our room, forget about pastries. We don't even have a grain of wheat. I am, like Xiaohua. I don't feel even a shred of sympathy for this selfish second brother. We can't even fill our stomachs every day, while he hides in his room eating pastries every day. Enough, this isn't the time to talk about this, hurry up and search. See if we can find any of it back. Adding it all up, that's 40 taels of silver. That's enough to build 5 blue brick, tiled houses. Dad, Mother, what should we do? All the silver is gone. Tomorrow is the final day. If I don't hand over the silver, the Hu family will drag me to jail. Sell the land. Let's sell it now. Otherwise it will be too late. Second brother, aren't you being too selfish? The family only has 10 acres of land total. Good farmland currently sells for 8 taels an acre. We'd have to sell 5 acres just to raise 40 taels. With only 5 acres left. Are you going to let the whole family starve? Selling the land is something I will never agree to. If it comes to that, we'll split the household. Don't you drag the whole family down with you to the grave. Dad, the land can't be sold. This is what our ancestors saved up for generations. If we sell the land, how is the family supposed to survive? The words my daughter said yesterday. I've been thinking about them all night long. My daughter is right. I can't let my ancestors point their fingers at me and say, I'm unfilial, big brother. Your heart is too cold. You won't sell the land. Are you going to watch your own brother go to jail? You don't even have a son. Even if we split the house, you won't get a single acre of land. Split it. Does it matter to you whether we sell the land or not? Since when do you have a say in this? I am your big brother. Even if I don't have a son. When splitting the house, I shouldn't be shorted a single cent. If it wasn't for you being so foolish, harming your own niece, you wouldn't be in this state. Now you still want to harm the whole family? Are you worthy of our ancestors? You dare hit me? I'll fight you. You coward. You made a mistake and refused to repent. And you even dare to strike your big brother. Before this, we were too lenient with you. Which made you act this way. For creating such a disaster. I will discipline you strictly from now on. So you stop disgracing the Yi family outside. Dad, Mother. Big brother is hitting me right in front of you. He truly has no respect for you. Great-grandmother. Great-grandmother is waving at me, yet you still refuse to repent. You're clearly in the wrong and still disturbing Mom and Dad? I'll beat you to death, you unfilial son. As expected, disobedient children need to be disciplined. The results are quick and effective. I can't let second brother continue on the wrong path. Otherwise our ancestors won't be happy. Last night I dreamed. Several of the Yi ancestors surrounded me and scolded me all night, complaining that I was too cowardly. I woke up in a cold sweat. Stop it. Stop it right now. The eldest son is rebelling. Oh my God, how dare you strike your brother? Just kill me instead. Do you still have any respect for me as your mother? Mother, you're being unreasonable. If it wasn't for you, why would second brother be in this state? You'll ruin him sooner or later. He should face the consequences of what he did himself. Selling the family land to cover for him? The Yi family ancestors won't agree to that. How did the eldest son change so much? He never dared to talk back to the second son before, let alone be this firm. Ever since the Pena girl fell into the river, he's like a different person. Now even my once obedient eldest son is out of control. At the root of it all, the problem still lies with this eldest granddaughter. It's not appropriate to argue with them right now. Let's marry this girl off first. Then everything will naturally be obedient. Enough, stop making a scene. I'm not dead yet. It's not your turn to take charge of this family. The land will not be sold. But we can't just watch second brother go to jail. Yaozu is the only hope for our family. How can he pass the imperial exam if his father is in prison? Third son's wife. It's your turn to cook today. Go cook quickly. You don't need to worry about this matter. After eating, we still have to go to the threshing ground to collect wheat. I thought there would be a big scene after losing so much silver. I didn't expect this old geezer wouldn't make a scene. The house is now as poor as a church mouse. Without selling the land, there's no way to save Yi Qingkai. I really want to know what else he has up his sleeve. Anyway, with Brother Crow and Little Golden Bean watching them, no matter what his plan is, he can't escape my eyes. I still need to pull third uncle and third aunt into our united front. If we want to split the family, we must have support. Pena, do you feel like this whole thing is weird? My grandfather's and second uncle's silver were all stolen by mice. Why do I feel more and more suspicious about it? Third aunt, do you think maybe? It was grandfather trying to subsidize second uncle with all the money. So he staged this whole thing? Now there isn't a single cent left in the house. And tomorrow when people come for that 40 taels of silver, if he doesn't sell the land, where is grandfather supposed to get it from? I also find it incredible. Why didn't the mice steal from me and your third uncle? Why only steal from your father and mother or the old couple and second brother? Maybe it was your grandfather who deliberately staged this, just to openly give all the silver to second uncle's family. In all my years, I've never heard of a family having their silver stolen by mice. At most they lose food. Pena, if he doesn't sell the land, to get 40 taels all at once, he'll have to go borrow from a usurer. Otherwise, I can't think of any other way. Your grandparents are too biased, only caring about your second uncle's family. Are your father and third uncle just picked up from the street? A usurer, right. To quickly get 40 taels of silver. That's the only way. Even if we sell the land, it won't necessarily sell right away. We have to repay the silver to the Hu family tomorrow. But it's easier to borrow money than to pay it back. The interest rate on usury is definitely not low. Given the current family situation, we'll never be able to pay it back. When they come for the debt, there will be no other choice but to sell the land. Third aunt, you're right. Grandfather will definitely go borrow from a usurer for second uncle. But when we can't pay it back, they'll definitely want the family's land to settle the debt. With the interest and principal combined, by then, we'll probably have to sell all the family's land to pay it off. What will our two families do then? What can we do? We can't just sell all the land in the house. Is the whole family going to starve? I think we should keep a close eye on my grandfather and second uncle. If they really borrowed from a usurer, we must split the household immediately. We can't let them drag us down. Pena is right. After we eat later, you go to the threshing ground to collect wheat, and I'll hold Huir and watch them. If they really went to borrow it, we must split the household tonight. Otherwise this land will be squandered by your second uncle sooner or later. Ever since I married into this family, I've never enjoyed a single day of comfort. I can't end up being starved to death because of the second family. Pena was right after all. Father-in-law, for the sake of Yi Qingkai, really went to borrow from a usurer. Without collateral. The usurer isn't stupid either. He will definitely want the land deed. The only valuable thing the whole family has. No, I have to tell Fugue immediately. And Big Brother and Pena too. Only by splitting the family and grabbing hold of what's rightfully ours will I be able to rest easy. You don't feed the chickens or pigs in the house, just wandering around the village with a child. Is this house not big enough to hold you anymore? Mother, you hold Huir. I'll go deliver water to the threshing ground. Are you tired? Pena, go over to that tree and drink a bowl of water. Seeing third aunt's expression, she must have also found out about grandfather and second uncle going to see the usurer. Brother Crow has already flown over and told me. At the entrance of the village, they met with the person in the big blue brick house, borrowed 45 taels of silver, got 40 taels, and mortgaged 5 acres of land deeds. Pena, you were right after all. Grandfather and second uncle really went to the old cave at the village entrance, to the Hao family. They really borrowed usury. What are we going to do? Third aunt, you don't need to worry. Even for repaying the silver, second uncle will definitely go in the afternoon or tomorrow morning. We will bring up the subject of splitting the household when we go back later. Otherwise, once the silver is paid back, it will be too late for us to say anything. I have silver in my hand now. Once we split the house, I'll buy a piece of land to build a house. Why did third aunt only ask Pena to drink water? Are mother and I not people? The water is there. If you want to drink, pour it yourself. You're a grown person. And you still need people to wait on you? Is the Yi family sister-in-law at home? I have some great news to tell you. Hua sister, come inside and sit. What great news. Second sister-in-law, give the Hua auntie a bowl of cold tea. Isn't it because I heard your eldest granddaughter is of age? I happen to know a suitable family, so I hurried over to talk to you about it. That family is in the neighboring county. Though it's a bit far, the family is well off. There are 4 or 5 brothers in the family, all capable and strong laborers. He is the eldest in the family, 27 years old this year. An honest man who doesn't talk much and looks quite decent. He's a perfect match for your Penya girl. Most importantly, the family is willing to pay a 10-tael bridal price just to marry a capable girl. The neighboring county is so far away, and he's 27 with 4 or 5 brothers below him. That would be exhausted to death after marrying in. Hua Auntie, the neighboring county is a bit too far. And 27 is also a bit old. My husband and I only have this one daughter. And we don't want her to marry that far away. We wouldn't be able to help her if needed. Iron Cow's wife, I know you're reluctant to part with your daughter. But in our 3 or 5 villages, who doesn't know that Penya used to be a fool? Who would want to marry her? Besides, she's almost 19. If you drag it out any longer, there won't be any good prospects. You'll just have to wait for the government to force a marriage. They say a matchmaker's mouth can trick a ghost to death. What honest man who doesn't talk much? In my opinion, it's just an honest man who looks decent. He must be extremely ugly. 27 and still not married, with 3 or 4 brothers below him. Marrying him would be harder than being a donkey on a production team. Eldest son's wife, your Hua Auntie is also kind-hearted. As long as the person is good, what does it matter if it's far? Why don't you have him bring the person over tomorrow? We'll take a look. If the person is good, then we'll make a plan. Mother, even if the person is good, I don't want her married that far away. If Hua Auntie has the heart, please look for a family in the nearby villages, for Penya. There's no need to meet this one, is there? You unfilial wretch. You actually dare to go against your mother-in-law. You're picking and choosing with such a good family. How did our family end up with a troublemaker like you in our door? 10 taels of bridal price. You say you don't want it just like that? My own daughter's marriage. I will take care of it myself. Mother, this unfilial label, I cannot accept. If you keep pushing, my wife will have no choice but to hang herself at the front door to prove her innocence. If she really hangs herself at the door, our family's reputation will be completely ruined, and the eldest grandson will never be able to take the imperial exam. It seems that the earnest advice from last night really worked. Both of them know how to stand their ground now. Alright, then it's settled. Hua Matchmaker, since you ran this errand so hard, let's have them meet tomorrow. If my mother still feels it's not right after seeing them, we'll just turn it down then. Hey, alright, alright. I'll go tell them, and tomorrow morning early, I'll bring them over. I knew they had something bad in mind. If they didn't let people come, how would they make trouble? Just in time for them to taste the feeling of lifting a stone only to drop it on their own feet. Big brother, big sister-in-law. Big trouble. Dad took second brother to old Yendai's house this morning and used 5 acres of land as collateral in exchange for 40 taels of silver. Our family only has 10 acres of land total. For the sake of second brother, 5 acres are gone just like that. With more than a dozen people in the family, with only 5 acres of land left, is the whole family prepared to starve to death? I wanted him to go directly to Dad and Mother and make it clear, but I stopped him. I said let's come to discuss with big brother and sister-in-law first, to see if there's any safe way to handle this. How can Dad be so foolish? If that land is mortgaged, it can't be redeemed. The interest on usury is an astronomical price. Dad. Third uncle, I think now we must split the family. And we must make grandfather write it down in black and white. Otherwise the family will be dragged down by second uncle sooner or later. Now this 40 taels of silver is still in second uncle's hands. If grandfather doesn't agree to split the household, we won't let second uncle leave the house. If second uncle goes to town early tomorrow morning, once the silver is in the hands of the Hu family, we won't have any choice left. I already had plenty of ways to get that 40 taels of silver stolen away. If that land can't be split among us, we can just use the excuse of breaking all ties to completely sever our involvement with these people, so we don't have to get tangled up with them in the future. Let's do it. Dad, Mother, your hearts are too biased. For the sake of my second brother, you actually took 5 acres of the family's land deed as collateral to borrow usury. Our whole family is farming the soil. This usury loan can never be repaid. When the interest compounds, the whole family will be dragged into ruin. Did you ever care about me and big brother's life and death? I have my own plan. I'll make the eldest son and his wife work to pay off the debt. I just can't say it out loud right now. Mei Xiong just received the silver this morning, and by the afternoon it was already known. What kind of attitude is this? I am your father. I will find a way to repay the silver myself. What are you two doing? Are you trying to force your second brother and me to our deaths? What's splitting the family? Your mother and I are still alive and well. This family will not be split. If I split the family, how am I supposed to sell Pena? If I split the family, how am I supposed to send the eldest son and his wife to work? There is no way we are splitting. Dad, are you satisfied only after squandering away our Yi family's land? We cannot let second brother drag the whole family down, if you insist on doing this. From now on, second brother will not be allowed to leave this house, and when the Hu family sues at the county office, he can just go to jail. Dad, my big brother is right. If you don't split the house today, second brother will not be able to leave our door. Everything else is secondary, our priority is saving the land. Even if the Hu family doesn't go to the county office, I will raise a ruckus at the magistrate's office myself. I have never seen parents as biased as you two. Isn't it just so that Yaozu can earn a title in the future? Look at him, stupid as a pig. Studying for all these years and still hasn't even passed the preliminary exam. It's purely wishful thinking. Unless this family is split today, As long as I'm alive, he can forget about taking the imperial examination. Absolutely do not open the door. Oldest and third are definitely after my 40 taels of silver. I won't go to jail no matter what. You are all blood brothers. How can you be so selfish? If you keep pushing me, I'll just hang myself at the front door with a rope, so the whole village can see the faces of you two brothers, who have no conscience. Why is my life so bitter? Raised 3 sons, each one more unfilial than the last. Grandma, if you're so desperate to go, then hurry up and get to it. Don't just talk, show us some real action. Who do you think you're scaring? Even if something happens to you, it will be because my second uncle's unfilial actions forced you to it. My dad and third uncle didn't sell their own niece, nor did they disregard human life, and they haven't been sued by the Hu family either. The people in the village aren't blind. It's not whatever you say goes. Besides, if you're dead by then, you can't possibly turn into a ghost and go door to door in the middle of the night to tell tales, right? Pengya is right. Dad, if you don't split the family today, I'll go return the silver to old Yendai's house right now. After all, the Hu family didn't go to the officials, so why would they catch me and Big Brother and put us in jail, without Second Brother as a scourge? Maybe our family could actually live better. Dad, Mother, since the two of them want to split the family, then let them. They are so unfilial, let them both get out with nothing. I will look after you in your old age. And later, when your eldest grandson has a title, they won't get a single penny's benefit. Shut your mouth. If it weren't for this fool's stupid mistake, this family wouldn't have ended up in this state today. Eldest, third, everything I did was for our Yi family's future. In the future, when Yaozu succeeds, you will be able to enjoy the benefits too, right? Alright, since you want to split the family, then we'll split it today. There isn't a single penny in the house. You know that. All that's left is that 10 acres of land. Each of your 3 households gets 2 acres. Your mother and I get 2 acres each. Eldest, since you have no sons, after your mother and I pass away, these 4 acres will be left to Yaozu and Yaozong. The house will also be divided in 2. Half for second, half for third. You can continue living in that room of yours. And when you two pass on, it will certainly be up to your nephews to provide for your old age and see you off properly. Those 2 acres of yours will also have to be split between Yaozu and Yaozong. You have no objection to that, do you? This family division, it really opened my eyes. It sounds good to say you gave me 2 acres. But in the end, second's household has 5 acres. Third's household has 5 acres. And the house is split between them too. Well, I end up with nothing. Grandpa, your abacus is calculating quite finely indeed. You might as well just say that all the land is split among the second and third uncles, and the house is split between them, leaving my dad with nothing. That would be more straightforward. I never knew a person could be this shameless. When elders are speaking, where does a little girl like you get the right to interrupt? Your dad has no sons. Even if the property is given to him, no one will inherit it after he dies. Isn't it destined for his nephews anyway? Could it possibly go to outsiders? I find this granddaughter more and more disagreeable. If she hadn't suddenly stopped being a fool, there wouldn't have been so many problems. She's simply a disaster and a bringer of bad luck. I'll sell her off tomorrow so the house can finally be peaceful. This division really gives me the advantage. But the deed for those 5 acres of land is still held by old Yendaigao's family. Dad is just trying to fool us. It sounds good now. But if the usury isn't paid back, people will come to seize the land. And since the deeds aren't in our hands, isn't it all just a wasted effort? Biased is biased, let it be. Since you said so, Grandpa, we will proceed, according to your method, but empty words aren't enough. I'll go call the village chief over to bear witness. Let's get the separation agreement signed. That way no one can deny it later. What I'm planning isn't just about those 2 acres of land. I want to draw a clear line between myself and these people step by step. This eldest niece of mine, ever since she stopped being foolish, she's become quite cunning. How is this any different from sweeping the eldest branch out of the house, only giving 2 acres and no house, and not a single penny? Olji is really becoming more muddled as he ages. But this is their family business. As the village chief, it's hard for me to say anything. I only wanted to use those words to fool eldest and third. Who knew this little devil Pena would actually bring the village chief here? With the village chief as a witness, they have to write an agreement and press their thumbprints. They won't be able to deny it later. Uncle Yi, since the children are all here, let's clarify the matters regarding the family split. Fine. Write it. Village chief, I have one more thing I want you to witness. You little brat, what more do you want? Splitting the family is such a big deal. Is it your place as a girl to butt in? Hurry and go back. Don't stand here and embarrass yourself. If it weren't for the fact that I need her to behave for her matchmaking tomorrow, I wouldn't be giving her such a polite face. Grandpa, why are you so agitated? Could it be that you also think this split is too unfair to my dad? Feeling guilty? Pena, speak your mind. Village chief. Although the family is split, who will Grandpa and Grandma live with? How will the other 2 branches show filial piety? When will the split officially take effect? None of these are clearly stated yet. And although they said they're splitting the land, what if Grandpa refuses to acknowledge it later? And doesn't give the land over? What will happen then? So I would like to ask you to witness another document. Write out another agreement. If Grandpa doesn't give my dad a single penny, a plot of land, or a single room, Then that is equivalent to driving our family of 3 out with nothing but the clothes on our backs. That means severing all family ties. If the ties are severed, my dad and mom won't have to provide for my grandparents in the future. On holidays, if my dad brings a bowl of food over to them, that will be considered an extra act of filial piety. Even if he doesn't give them anything, no one else can say anything about it. Because we were driven out and the ties were broken. We didn't receive a single thing. Don't look at it like we signed an agreement now. If the old couple refuses to acknowledge it later, and still makes my parents do all the work, that's not entirely impossible. Village chief, my Pena is right. If you truly give me nothing, and drive me out empty-handed, then that means you want to break ties with me. And I won't have to support you two anymore. Just bringing a bowl of food on holidays is enough. Also, when this split starts needs to be stated clearly. I know in my heart, Dad has always looked down on me. If it weren't for second's matter being caught by me and third, Dad would never have agreed to split the house. If we continue living together, they would still make our family work like beasts of burden to support the second brother. You only talked about splitting today, but didn't separate everything properly. Either we split it all cleanly in front of me now, or you write it all down in this agreement. When it's split, how it's split, and what happens later, all must be clearly written. I have so much to do, I'm busy too. I can't spend every day worrying about your family split. If I annoy the village chief, and he kicks us out of the village, that wouldn't be worth it. Split the house cleanly today? That's impossible. Tomorrow, how will I be able to openly take Peña's dowry, the silver, even if I write an agreement now? So what? Without Peña, I don't believe the eldest son and his wife really dare to leave with nothing. No house, no silver. Giving them only 2 acres of land, they absolutely cannot survive. Fine. Keep these 3 copies for safekeeping. If Uncle Yi can't produce the land deeds or the silver by then, take 1 copy to the government for filing. It's already the middle of the 5th month now. At most 3 more months. But I won't wait that long. The path is already paved. I have plenty of ways to leave the old house quickly. It will absolutely not take more than a month. Now it's time to figure out how to earn more money. Buy a plot of land, build a big house, and live a happy life as a family. Village chief, let me see you out. Peña, is what you said true? That would be truly great. In the future, our village will have 2 doctors. If any of the rich people in the village have any inconvenient ailments, they can come to you for treatment. It will be very convenient. I am a village chief after all. I know more than the average farmer. I've heard that in the prefectural city and the capital, wealthy families have female doctors. who specifically treat the women of the household. If Pena learns the trade, she will be the first one in our village. Pena, come over here. These are some butter cookies I bought in town, along with peanuts and dried fish. They are delicious. I specially brought a portion for you. I was just about to go and bring them to you. At first, I thought he was just coaxing me with sweet words. But the 2 portions were already separated. It seems he really saved a portion for me. You're as poor as a church mouse. Where did you get the money to buy these? It only tastes of salt and has a faint fishy smell. Compared to those various flavors of dried fish back in my time, it's far inferior. The peanuts are quite crispy, but sadly they are plain. Today, Erju asked me to go to town to play cards. I had good luck and won a few dozen copper coins. I saw many people playing, buying peanuts, dried fish, and pumpkin seeds. They tasted pretty good to snack on. So I bought 2 portions. Wanted to bring them back for you to try. How much is a portion of peanuts? And how much for the dried fish? Peanuts are 10 coins a portion. Dried fish is 20 coins a portion. I had him split both items into equal parts. I had good luck today. 180 coins in total. Spent 30, and still have 50 left. Tang Yuan, from now on, all the money I win will be saved for you. For a man, his awareness is quite high. If I marry him, I can teach him well in the future. He might actually be a good life partner. Besides, he's the only one left in his family. Once we make some money and build a new house, I can bring my mom and dad over to live with us. If he's willing, then I'll agree to this marriage. I have something to tell you now that I'm here. My grandma and grandpa found a matchmaker to arrange a marriage for me. They are impatient to sell me off in exchange for the dowry. They sold you once and it wasn't enough. They want to sell you a second time? Didn't you promise to marry me? What am I supposed to do? What else can you do? If you truly want to marry me, then go to my house to propose tomorrow. Also, my family is already preparing to split. Those 2 old bastards are planning to kick my parents out with nothing at all. If you marry me, you will have to take care of my dad and mom. Are you willing? Willing? Of course I am. You marry me. Aren't your mom and dad my mom and dad too? I'm the only one in my family anyway. When we have children later, they can help us look after the kids. I also have 3 acres of land. Currently my uncle is helping me farm them. If we get married, we can farm them ourselves. For 4 people, 3 acres might not be enough to eat. But I can go to the market to do labor and earn money. Or become a peddler. There's no way I'll let you all starve. As long as you have that heart. Remember what you said today. If you dare to go back on your word in the future, I won't let you off lightly. I have a bad temper. In my life, there's no reasoning. Only loss. Don't worry. A man keeps his word. If I ever treat my father and mother-in-law badly, let me be struck by lightning and die a horrible death. Pena, about that. I only have these copper coins on me right now. If I go to your house to propose, going empty-handed, will your parents agree? No need to bring a dowry. Just remember to bring a few more people with you tomorrow. Why bring people when proposing? It's not a fight. Those two people want to sell me so badly for money. I'm going to make sure their efforts are in vain. And they lose more than they gain. I'll make them furious. Grandpa, Grandma, and your second uncle are too evil. They say lions always prey on the weak. But they are being way too cruel. No, I'm going to go beat them up right now. To let off some steam for you. Why are you in such a rush? Tomorrow there will be plenty of opportunities. What I told you. Don't you forget it. Remember to bring more people to hold the fort. Oh. By the way, in town, are there many people buying these peanuts and dried fish? How is the business? The business is quite good. An old man has a stall at the corner of the street where the gambling dens are. Those who go to gamble are all lazy loafers, who stay in the gambling den all day long, buying peanuts, dried fish, melon seeds, and beans, and snacking while they gamble to kill time. Pena, why are you asking me this? To think of ways to make money, of course. Look at your condition. 3 broken mud huts. Leaking rain in the summer and wind in the winter. You don't expect me to marry into this miserable life, do you? I'd freeze to death in winter. I can make crispy peanuts that taste even better than these. Spicy dried fish. And 5-spice dried bean curd. If I make them, you can take them to the gambling dens in town and sell them to those loafers. Do you think anyone will buy? Even better and fresher than these? Of course they'll buy. There is only that one gambling den in town. It's always bustling with guests. All lazy loafers. As long as there's good food, they never hesitate to spend money. When I used to play cards at the gambling den, I had that thought too, to earn money from the gamblers. But I lacked the craft. Couldn't make food. I didn't expect my future wife to be so smart. Alright. After you propose at my house tomorrow, and things are settled, the day after, you go to town and buy the things I need. We'll try to make some. You take them to town to sell. If the business is good, maybe in a few months, we'll have enough money to build a house. Then you can marry me. Fine, Pena, I'll listen to you. I was lazy before. Because I had no worries and no one to depend on. And no one could manage me. Now I'm getting married. And I need to build a new house. Now that I have a goal, naturally, I have the drive. I'm different from those gamblers. I played cards just to win a few coins. To survive. I'm not addicted. If there really is a way to earn money, I naturally wouldn't want to go back to playing cards. Before the deadline, I'll build a few houses with blue bricks and tiled roofs, and marry Pena in style. Let the people in the village see that I, He Jing, am not some lazy loafer who can't find a wife. Pena, I just went to town with your second uncle. He's already returned the 40 taels of silver to the Hu family. Hey. What a pity. He even sneakily found someone to buy Ming Mountain herbs. They definitely don't have good intentions. Be careful. That medicine might be aimed at you. It's fine, I never intended to use that 40 taels of silver anyway. Crow brother, you're truly capable. To be your brother in this life is like our family's ancestral grave smoking with good fortune. A blessing cultivated over 8 lifetimes. In the next life, and the life after that, I still want to be your brother. Humph, you know it. Have you lived these years for nothing while following me? I've eaten more worms than you've eaten rice. Head of the family, what's wrong? It's all for our family's future. It's our fault for being too timid and incompetent before. If we had been stronger, we could have provided our daughter with a decent dowry. And she wouldn't be unable to find a suitable match. Willing to marry her until now. I was too honest before. Every year the money I earned from working was basically handed over to mother. That's why my pockets are empty. Second brother definitely must have saved a lot of private money. Otherwise he wouldn't be targeted by rats. Just the pastries he hid in his cabinet are worth more than all our private savings. Our Pena is different from before. Now that she's so smart. Dr. Liu even praised her. And is going to teach her medicine. When she has the skill to rely on, she will definitely be able to find a good home in the neighborhood. I'll go to Shaoli village tomorrow afternoon. My cousin-in-law has successfully arranged many marriages. I'll beg her. Let her absolutely find a good match for our Pena. For all these years, mother-in-law has kept me busy at home, never letting me go out. I've rarely had contact with those relatives. But for Pena's sake this time, I must swallow my pride and beg once. When you go, pass by the river pier. Remember to find Big Fish's old sixth son to buy a big fish. It's been a long time since I've been. Don't go empty-handed. I know. I've lived this long. And I haven't exactly been living on the street either. Before I transmigrated, I was kept by a retired cadre for many years. The cadre was from Hunan. They had good conditions, often fed me all kinds of delicacies. The most frequent one was braised yellow river carp, which is what gave me my habit of liking cooked meat. There is a river at the foot of the mountain ahead. I'm going to catch fish. I'll have Pena make it for me tomorrow. I'll go get some fresh fish while on the way. Hey, Mother, this is too fun. Who knew that in the middle of the night, there would still be people by the river? I recognize you. You are the bird my wife keeps. Hey. The bird my wife keeps is truly extraordinary. I never expected it to be able to sing songs. Oh my, I couldn't tell. You kid have sharp eyes. To recognize Crow Brother I can talk, aren't you afraid? What is there to be afraid of? The old scholar in town. Also keeps a bird. That one can also talk. But it only repeats the same few phrases over and over. It doesn't look as smart as you. It's nowhere near as good as you. Ha ha ha, this kid has some good taste. And he's quite likable too. For my Pena, it's like a fresh flower stuck in cow dung. I really don't know what he sees in her. Well, obviously. Can regular birds even compare to me? They aren't even fit to carry my shoes, they're just too dim-witted. Why are you out in the middle of the night carrying a bucket and a cage? What are you up to? Pena came to see me today and said she could make some food. She wants me to take it to town to sell once it's made. I thought I'd come to the river and catch some fish. Once I earn the money, I can build a large house with blue bricks and tiled roofs and marry Pena in style. I want her to eat well and dress well and live a comfortable life with me. I mean, you don't look too bad yourself. What exactly do you see in Pena? She's so fat and not even pretty. Do you have something wrong with your eyes? My eyesight is just fine. Besides, Pena is plump and fair, she's so cute. She has a look that brings prosperity to her husband. How is she not pretty? I just like her the way she is. I'm telling you, man, her physique is even sturdier than yours. On your wedding night, have you thought about who takes the lead and who follows? When a couple closes the door, does it really matter who leads or who follows? If I just cooperate, it saves me the effort anyway. Besides, there's no rule saying the woman can't be on top. Is it against the law if I don't put in the effort? Damn. No wonder he and Pena are a perfect match. Their thought processes are equally peculiar. Truly, a match made in heaven. But regardless, Pena is my brother. I say it's okay. If Hijing dares to treat her badly, I'll make sure to scratch his face up. Since he's sincere, I can rest easy. I should still help where I can. Aren't you going to catch fish? Come on, Crow brother, I'll show you the spots. Place your fish traps there, and you'll definitely catch fish by tomorrow morning. Here, here, and there, just set them in these spots. Come back tomorrow, and you're guaranteed a full harvest. I'll have fish to eat tomorrow then. I have to wait until tomorrow? Pena wants me to go to her house to propose tomorrow. I only have a dozen copper coins on me right now. I was hoping to exchange them for some silver, so I don't look too shabby tomorrow. Crow brother, do you have any way to help me make some quick silver? I want to make a decent marriage proposal. Not just so I can save face, but also to support Pena's standing. You really are shameless. Where am I supposed to get silver for you overnight? Do you think I'm a money tree? Or a turtle in a wishing fountain? You really don't think of yourself as an outsider. It's your wedding, not mine. Brother, don't say that. That makes you sound like an outsider. You're like family to my wife. And once she marries me, we'll all be one family. Why should I stand on ceremony with you? That would be like not treating you as my own bird. Once I earn the silver and build the big house, I won't treat you poorly, Crow brother. I'll make sure to build you a huge wooden house on that big tree in front of our house. It'll be beautiful and sturdy. You can marry 8 or 10 wives and have plenty of room for all your chicks. Anything you like to eat, I'll have Pena make for you. Living a good life together, isn't that great? Think about it, doesn't that make sense? This guy really speaks to my heart. Only a male understands another male. If you put it that way, I guess it's not entirely wrong. Since we're all going to be family, I suppose I should help out. Pena is my brother, and if others have things, she should have them too. Got it, come with me. Honey, beeswax, royal jelly, this mountain is like a giant treasure chest. In ancient times, these pure wild goods should be quite valuable, right? With my skills, finding a beehive is a piece of cake. Let Hijing take it to town to sell. Do it a few times, and won't he have enough to build a house? See that? Inside there's not just honey, but also beeswax and royal jelly. Even the honeycomb is a valuable thing. Get some out, and take it to town to sell tomorrow morning. It should fetch a good amount of silver. Crow brother, this is great stuff. But how do I get it? Won't these things sting me? Just wait, I'll lead all the bees away. You move fast. Don't take everything. We have to leave them some food. Once you're done, run as fast as you can. See you tomorrow. Alright, Crow brother. As long as you can lure them out. Leave the rest to me. What are you sleeping for? All of you, get out here now. Wake up and rock. Rock it, shake it, Ultraman dance. Fight the monsters, shake it. I'm scared to smash it. Is there a ghost out there? It's nothing, sleep. I don't know who has such a cruel heart. I'm going out with your father, to see if I can't break that bastard's legs. You don't look like a good bird, either. What are you catching me for? Little ones, help. Save me. Catch me. Hurry up and catch me. You can't catch me, King. Hurry up and catch me. Haha. This is wild royal jelly. Top grade wild royal jelly. Before the decision. Tomorrow morning, I'll take this to town and sell it for silver. When I go to the Yi family for the proposal in the morning, I'll finally have a dowry to present. I wonder how Crow brother is doing. Will he get stung all over? But Crow brother is so smart. He's too fast. He'll definitely be fine. If these things are sent to the pharmacy, at most they'd only give 4 or 5 taels of silver. If I can find a wealthy family to sell to, maybe they'll pay more. What are you here for? Young master, I'm a villager from the foot of the back mountain. I gathered some wild honey last night, as well as top-grade wild royal jelly. This is the very best stuff, gathered from all the flowers in the mountain. I heard it nourishes the yin, moistens the lungs, relieves coughs and phlegm, and prolongs life. Such a good item. I naturally had to bring it to your esteemed house first, to see if the master might want it. Hearing you say that, it truly is a good item. Wait here. I'll go call the butler. Little brother, I heard you have wild royal jelly. May I take a look? What a coincidence. The master has been suffering for years. We've invited many famous doctors from town, but none could cure it. A few days ago, the eldest master invited Dr. Wang, who retired from the Imperial Hospital, to come and diagnose the master. Dr. Wang prescribed some medicine and said that if we could find premium wild royal jelly, it would greatly alleviate his condition. I've been having people look for it for 2 days, trying to get hunters to find some royal jelly. But while wild honey is easy to smoke out, royal jelly is hard to come by. I heard the news just now, so I rushed over here, afraid I'd miss you. Uncle, look. This is top-grade wild royal jelly. I worked hard to get it in the mountains last night. It's so fresh. I'll give you these 2 pieces to try. I heard mixing this in water is good for your health too. This really is a good product. Give it to me along with the wooden bucket. How about I give you 10 taels of silver? The price is quite generous. But this kid knows how to handle himself. Presenting the royal jelly to the master himself. There will definitely be rewards for me. Thank you, Uncle. In the future, if I get anything good, I will definitely bring it to you first. Uncle, just call me Little He from now on. Alright, from now on if you find wild royal jelly or honey in the mountains, just send it over. I'll give you a good price. Just call me Uncle Zhang from now on. I thought I'd be lucky to sell it for 7 or 8 taels. I didn't expect 10. With this 10 taels of silver for the dowry, Pengya will surely be happy. I have to hurry back to the Yi family to propose. Ha ha ha. Brother Zheng, oh my. The 3 of us just went to your house looking for you. But you weren't there. Where were you so early in the morning? I had some business in town early on. I placed fish traps in the river. Why don't you guys help me pull them out? And see if there's any fish in there? I was worried about having too much fish to carry back. These 3 guys came at just the right time. Brother Zheng, I never knew you had this skill. Selling all this fish in town could fetch some good money. Fish meat might be a bit fishy, but it's still meat. I haven't eaten meat in so long. Look at you, have some ambition. Just selling it in town won't make much money. I'm going to cook it and take it to the gambling den and sell it to the gamblers. That dried fish tastes average. Doesn't it get bought every day? A serving even costs 20 coins. You guys help me out. Cooked food is easy to sell but troublesome to make. The fish needs to be killed and cleaned, then chopped into pieces. If I do it alone, I'd be exhausted. Brother Zheng, that dried fish is salty and chewy. That's why people are willing to pay for it. You can cook? Why didn't we know that? If it tastes fishy and bad, no one will buy it. Brother Jing and I have known each other since we were kids. We know everything about each other. I believe he can cook rice. But making something good enough to sell? I don't believe that at all. I don't know how to cook. But my wife knows how. In a while, you guys will go with me to the Yi family to propose. When I get married in a while, come and drink at the wedding. Ha 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 ha. Brother Jing, after sleeping last night. Are you confused? Go to the Yi family to propose? Do you mean Yi Chao from the Kai family in Yi Town? Most of the girls in the village are thin and yellow-skinned. Yi Chao is a bit fairer and more tender. But how could Yi Ching ever agree to marry his daughter to you? If we go and get kicked out, we'll be humiliated. How would we be able to walk around the village? Pooey. Stop talking nonsense. Who would want to marry that poisonous woman? I'd rather not marry at all. I'd rather be a bachelor for life than marry her. The person I want to marry is Yizhu. That is Penya. Penya is the only one fit to be a wife. Plump, fair, and brings prosperity. Isn't that great? Brother Jing must be possessed by something. Who in the village doesn't know Penya is an idiot? Although I heard she wasn't foolish anymore after being pulled from the river. Her build is sturdier than any man's. They say that once the lights are out, all women look the same. But with Penya's frame, even with the lights out, she's different from everyone else. What are those expressions? Want a beating, huh? I'm telling you. Be respectful to Penya in the future. She's going to be my wife. Hey. Brother Jing, you aren't really going to marry Penya, are you? Although Penya's reputation in the village isn't great, you aren't much better. Yi Tinu has only one precious daughter. He might not be willing to marry her to you. Is it really okay for us to just go over like this? 5 cents. Go close the door. I have something important to tell you all. Brother Jing, your fence can't even stop a chicken. Is there any point in closing the door? I told you to go, so go. Why so much nonsense? Oh my god. Yi Chao looked nice. But she's actually a poison woman. She pushed her own cousin into the river to drown her. And even wanted to take her life to get 20 taels of silver for a dowry. The rumors in the village were actually true? Oh my. I once imagined marrying Yi Chao. If I had really married her, would I still be alive? Thank goodness my family is dirt poor. That saved my life. They say the heart of a woman is the most venomous. And it's true. Brother Jing, are you going to use this to threaten the Yi family? So they agreed to marry Penya to you? The Yi family sent Yi Yaozu to study. Didn't they want him to succeed and bring glory to their ancestors? If this matter were to get out, he'd be finished with his studies. As long as we threaten the Yi family with this, they'll definitely compromise. Even if they don't want a penny of the dowry, they'll still marry Penya to Brother Jing. What do you mean threaten? That sounds so ugly. Didn't I get bitten by a snake up on the mountain 2 days ago? Penya saved me. Storybooks say, a life-saving grace should be repaid by marrying the person. I'm just returning a kindness. I'm rescuing Pangya from a bitter life. Alright, enough nonsense. Come with me to the Yi family to propose. Did you remember what I told you? Don't be cowardly. Be tough. I knew there wasn't a word of truth in a matchmaker's mouth. Calling those looks fair and decent? That's a stretch. They could hardly be called fairies. Oh, visitors are guests. Come, sit in this room. I don't care at all who Pangya marries or where she goes. I only care whether they brought the 10 taels of silver for the dowry. As long as you give me the silver, you can take her away right now. Sure enough, something is fishy. Pangya's 3 cups were special tea drinks I prepared. I swapped them for the spiked ones and gave them to Li Chentao, Yi Jinkai, and Yi Fugue. Your 3 cups are fine. We don't have any good tea at home. Don't mind it, please drink. Although she's a bit fat, she looks like a hard worker. 10 taels of silver to get a wife for the 5 brothers. Not a bad deal at all. Sister Yi, see, I brought the people. This is Li Dashu's eldest son. Their family is full of strong labor. Every single one of them is capable. Your daughter will be in charge as soon as she marries over. They've come with complete sincerity this time. The dowry is all prepared. As long as you nod, this deal can be done today. Marry over and be in charge? It's more like being a beast of burden. Look at those dark, pockmarked faces. Beady eyes and garlic noses. They look like rat demons. I don't agree. Auntie Hua, take these people and leave quickly. You unfilial wretch. With Pangya's look, having anyone want to marry her is a blessing. And you're still being picky? If you drag this on, you'll just be waiting for the government to force the marriage. I agree, bring out the dowry. And you can take her away right now. Why have they been dragging this out? It's all for the 10 taels of silver today. Plus 4 acres of land. To pay back old Yendai's family. If we wait until the autumn harvest, it won't just be 4 acres of land to be sold. Father, I can make my own decisions about my daughter. I said I don't agree, and I don't. Are you trying to sell me again for a dowry? Father, am I even your biological daughter? Why treat me like this? As a parent, if you can't even protect your own child, you're not worthy of being a human. I'm going to move out with my wife and daughter. From now on, I'll bring some food during festivals at most. But I will never compromise on anything else. Otherwise, my ancestors will be pissed off by me. You beast. I've raised you for so many years. I raised you with so much care. And you're this unfilial? Are you trying to force your father and me to our deaths? I'm telling you, eldest son. Your father and I are very satisfied with this marriage. You agree or not? It's happening. The second sister-in-law is too unreliable. It's been so long. Why hasn't the medicine taken effect? My head hurts so much. And I can't even open my eyes. What happened to me? Daughter. What happened? Wake up. What are you standing around for? Take her away. Don't worry about the rest. We'll handle our own family affairs. As long as you take Pengya away, those two can't do anything about it. Whoever dares to touch my daughter, I won't let you leave in one piece. Second sister-in-law, the tea you sent had something in it. You cruel woman. You dare to scheme against my daughter. If you want a dowry, marry off your own daughter. Hurting my Pengya. I'll fight you to the death. Ah. Where is everyone? Where is everyone? The new groom is here. Why is there no one to greet me? Old man Yi, the new groom is here to propose. I am here to propose. Hijing is considered a handsome man in the surrounding villages. But unfortunately his family is penniless. No matter how handsome, you're not a match for me. You're delusional. Who in the village doesn't know you're a loser? And you have the nerve to come to our house to propose? Get out of here, I'm not going to agree. Even Hijing has fallen for my charm. Pui, who wants to propose to you? You're really something else. You aren't pretty, but you sure think highly of yourself. Sharp-mouthed and monkey-cheeked. You can't even tell your front from your back. Looking at you makes me want to puke. The person I'm here to propose to is Pengya. Get out of my way. Don't stand there blocking my view. Pui, you loser, have no shame. Pena has already been betrothed to someone by my grandparents. Get out of our house immediately. Are your eyes broken? You actually took a liking to Pena, that pig? Yes, get out now. Pena is already married off. The dowry has been collected. Who would ever look at a loser like you? Humph. Keep dreaming. Are you two stupid women looking for a beating? How dare you speak to Brother Jing like that? Uncle Yi, Auntie Yi haven't even opened their mouths. Is it your turn to run your mouths and ask for a fight? You, how did you wake up? Was there too little medicine? Why did you wake up so fast? Why so fast? Oh. That's right, why am I so dizzy? And my hands and feet are weak. Because I didn't drink the spiked tea you made. You and my second uncle drank it instead. Auntie Hua, Li Dashu. You gave the dowry to my second uncle and aunt. Take a good look, that's their daughter. Whoever took your dowry, go find them. It has nothing to do with me. Well said. Whoever took your dowry, you go find them. Pena is the one I want. Whoever dares to snatch my wife. I'll make them walk in on their own 2 feet today. And leave lying flat on their back. That's right, for anyone who dares to snatch her, let them leave lying flat. You are snatching a girl by force. Old woman, don't be shameless. 2 days ago, Yi Chao pushed Pena into the river. We 4 brothers saw it clearly. If you don't want me to report this to the magistrate, then keep your mouth shut. Haha. Just obediently let Pena marry me. And I'll pretend I saw nothing. Otherwise, we'll take a trip to the county office. And the business of Yi the second trading his niece to the Hu family. This forced marriage, who doesn't know about it? If you push me too far, I'll send both of you father and daughter to jail. And that precious grandson of yours. Don't even think about taking the imperial examinations. Father, mother, look. Someone has come to propose to me. And he's from our own village, too. After I marry He Jing, I can take you both with me. We will take care of you together. I have decided, I will marry him. Marry him? Daughter, have you thought this through? He Jing, what are you standing there for? Let's go to our room and discuss the engagement. Okay. He looks quite handsome. So he's a decent match for my Pena. But the man is a well-known delinquent in the village. And his family is penniless. Can my daughter really have a good life if she marries him? Uncle Yi, Auntie Yi. I genuinely want to marry Yi Zhu. Truth be told, our meeting was destined by fate. 2 days ago, I was bitten by a snake on the mountain. And it was Pena who saved me. As the saying goes, the grace of saving a life is repaid by offering oneself. Don't you worry. As long as you are willing to let Pena marry me, I will surely treat her well. I will work hard to earn money to support you all. And I will never let you suffer with me. These are the betrothal gifts I prepared for Pena. This. For an ordinary family to take a daughter-in-law. The betrothal gift is at most 5 taels of silver. The village's famous delinquent can actually afford 10 taels of silver? And a jade bracelet, too? Father, mother, please just agree. I think Yijing is fine too. He's the only one in his family. After I marry him, I will bring you both along with me. I didn't expect a betrothal gift of 10 taels of silver. Daughter, do you really like him? This lad. His conditions are surprisingly to my liking. It's just that he's a bit of a delinquent. Yes, I like him. Even though he doesn't have a good reputation in the village. It's just because he's a bit lazy, but don't worry. After marrying me, I will make him diligent. If he dares to be lazy, I will beat him. A few beatings will set him straight. My daughter is turning 19 soon. Marrying in the same village. Not only can we keep an eye on her, but there are no in-laws to serve. There won't be any troublesome matters. You let him go. Damn it. I've already paid the 10 taels of silver. You can't just take the person and not give her to me. I have to take back your gifts. You take them back. Do you really think you're worthy of marrying my chower? Get out, all of you, get out now. I was counting on marrying this granddaughter into a rich family in town, so that they could help my eldest grandson in the future. How could I let these monsters take her away? Auntie Yi, this is unreasonable of you. You made me go through all the trouble to fetch her. They brought gifts and rented an ox cart. And now you say you won't marry her off? Isn't this making a monkey out of us? If I had known the Yi family was like this, I wouldn't have waded into this mess. Grandmother, you're so old, how can you go back on your word? It was you who asked for the matchmaker. And it was you who wanted the 10 taels in gifts. Since the second uncle already took the gifts, hurry up and let them take Yi Qiao away. What is there to argue about? Uncle Yi, you three, what are you still standing there for? Hurry and take your wives away. Otherwise, if you wait, you won't be able to leave. That's right, let me go. I'm not marrying, you're the one who wants to marry. I don't want to marry into their family. And be a wife to those 5 monsters. Father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, help. So they were planning to sell me to a family like this. These people's hearts are truly wicked. I'll kill you if you scream again. Such a good match. Your parents worked so hard to find it for you. Marrying 5 men at once. A good deal that's hard to find even with a lantern. And you're still not satisfied? This Shi family is in chaos every single day. Another drama today. Pena, you heartless animal. Aren't you afraid of being struck by lightning? You can't let Chower marry them. Old man, look at this. What kind of creatures have we raised? That fat one looked like she could do work. Now we got the skinny one instead. What use is she? Might as well get the 10 tails back and buy someone else. Big brother, let's just take this one. Look at how pretty she is. Her skin is so white it's dazzling. So what if she can't work? We are 5 brothers anyway. We'll just lend a hand and get the work done. This wife is really beautiful. Much better than that fat and strong one, ha ha ha. Let go of me. I am going to marry a scholar. To be a scholar's wife. Marry a scholar's wife. I don't want to marry a brute like you. Whether it's a match or not. Your parents took our money, so you have to marry. This person isn't being very cooperative. We need to communicate properly. Don't look at her resistance now. Once we explain things, she'll come around. Uncle, this matter is mostly settled. I'll head back first. You guys take her and go quickly. Anyway, Li Dashu has already paid the commission. And has taken the person away. Anything else that happens later is none of my business. Eldest son, you unfilial wretch. You're just going to sit there and watch as they drag Chower away? You won't even say a word? Stop them for me. You can't let them take Chower away. Father, just a moment ago, regarding Pena. You weren't saying that. You even said it was a good marriage. Since the marriage is so good, why can't Chower marry? You can't leave. Ah. Help, somebody help. Everyone, help me. They want to take my Chow away. Everyone, disperse. My grandmother just couldn't bear to see her granddaughter marry out. But my second uncle and aunt both took the money. They took 10 taels of silver. Now they don't want to let her marry. But don't want to return the silver either. How can that be? Everyone, don't worry about it. They took the money but won't deliver the girl. What do you call that? Shameless? You took our money and want to play tricks? Don't think just because you're an old woman, we won't dare to strike. Let go immediately. Do you really think we are pushovers? We will return the betrothal money right now. We won't let Chower marry you. Our family never agreed to this. How did things end up like this? But we can't tell the villagers that we originally wanted to sell Pena, right? Otherwise, how would our family be able to hold our heads high in the village ever again? Eldest son, don't you just want to split the family and live on your own? If you help us get Chower back, I'll agree. No matter what, she is your own niece. You can't just watch her jump into a fire pit without the villagers' help. Just the two of us old folks can't win her back. Ha ha ha. Grandfather, what are you talking about? If it weren't for second uncle taking their money, we wouldn't have all these problems. You speak as if we were the ones who took the money. Since you want to split the family, just split us off from the household. You clearly despise our family of three. We won't force ourselves on you and be an eyesore, making you feel uncomfortable. Who made my father so famous for his filial piety? I'll go call second uncle and second aunt to come out and return their money. For 10 taels of silver, you'd sell your own daughter. Aren't you afraid of being struck by lightning? What a sin. My second uncle, he's inviting the villagers to point fingers at his spine. If I knew he was such a piece of work, grandfather should have drowned him in a latrine bucket at birth to save him from being such a disgrace now. Pui, your own daughter is about to be dragged away and you won't even come out, letting the two old ones face it? These parents, they care more about money than their own daughter. Old man Yi, if your family didn't want to marry off your granddaughter, why did you take their money? Isn't this messing with people? You've dragged the whole village's reputation through the mud. Exactly. If everyone acts like your family, in the future, in all the surrounding villages, who would ever dare to arrange a marriage with ours? You're harming everyone in the village, you can't marry out. The village head must be told about this. I'll go call them. Wake them up, friends. Didn't they drink the sleeping potion they prepared themselves? Can they wake up? As long as they're not dead, it's not a major issue. There's always a way if you try. Let me teach you a trick today. Watch me and learn. Second aunt, wake up. Your Chower is getting married. Aren't you going to go send her off? Don't you want to see her one last time? She's going to live far away. I'm sure it will be hard to see her again. Come back and see you one last time. I understand. Second uncle, second aunt. You really found a good match for Chower. Marrying into a place with 5 husbands. Goodness gracious. She must be thrilled. Fresh surprises every day. Father, mother, hurry and give the money back to them. I don't want to marry. Marrying them? I'd rather be dead. I won't. How could I bear to sell you off? Hey! Take your money back. Get lost. You wretches, don't you dare touch my daughter. Let go now, or I'll bite you to death. He-Jing, did you catch these fish yourself? Or did you buy them in town? I caught them myself. I set traps in the Qi River last night and caught tens of jin of fish. Didn't you say we should make fish to sell in town? From now on, I'll go to the river to catch fish every day, to earn lots of silver, and build a big brick house with tile roofs, with a huge courtyard. Here are 5 taels of silver for you. Go to town and buy chili oil, salt, oil and fat, white flour and soybeans. And buy a pair of millstones too. Tomorrow morning, I'll come over and cook the fish, and you can carry them to town to sell. Okay. Pengya, your grandfather and the others are still arguing outside. Are we really not going to help? Help with what? What is there to help with? It's our turn to cook today. Pengya, your culinary skills are truly great. The fish isn't fishy, it's fragrant and tender. It's just that the jar of lard in the house, we used half of it. Mother-in-law will surely scold us later. Sigh, let her scold. She scolds us every day anyway. One more time won't hurt. Mother, if you like it, I'll make it for you every day. He-Jing knows how to catch fish. We are going to start a real business. We'll have meat to eat every day. Daughter, since it's meant to be sold for money, how can we eat it every day? The wild chicken yesterday, the stewed fish today. We've eaten more meat in these 2 days than we do in a normal year. You bunch of greedy, low-life creatures. Aren't you afraid of your guts rotting? Father and mother haven't even eaten yet. Yet you've already started eating. Aren't you afraid that God will punish you unfilial ones? Grandmother, this fish was brought by He-Jing for me to eat. I was kind enough to think of you, saving all the parts without bones for you. I didn't even dare to take a bite myself. Why are you biting the hand that feeds you? Not a kind heart at all. If you don't like to eat it, then I'll just go feed it to the dogs. Better than being scolded for trying to be filial. Whose face is this? Everyone, come out and see. I'm being filial to my grandparents and I'm still getting scolded. Is there any justice in this world? I can't go on living. Grandparents, you are forcing us to our deaths. It's only been a few days. I feel like I've aged 10 years. How did a perfectly good home end up like this? Enough, it's only been a few days. I feel like I've aged 10 years. A perfectly good home. How did it become like this? Enough. Can't you lot just be quiet for a minute? This family will be torn apart by your constant arguing. Second daughter-in-law. Third daughter-in-law, you only know how to hide in the room and not come out. If you don't want to eat anymore, then you don't need to come out at all. Pengya, your stewed fish skill is really good. It looks so delicious. Disgraceful things. Have you never eaten fish in 8 lifetimes? The mother-in-law hasn't even picked up her chopsticks and you've already started eating. Like starving ghosts reincarnated. Mother, so what if I give Fugue a piece of fish? Second brother and sister-in-law, your hearts are really cold. I don't know what kind of poison you put in the tea. Fugue is suffering now. They're not done with them. Fugue is your own biological son. Why don't you care about him? What more can poisonous people do with the cubs they raise? They were trying to take my life. My son is protecting his parents. Beating a poisonous woman like you is an act of filial piety. Li Chentao. Your expedition is not just about your face. Wherever you go. Wherever. My third aunt is right. My second uncle and aunt are just shit stirrers in the house. Poisoning their own family members. If they don't get their way one day, won't they just put rat poison and kill the whole family? I told you to send them away long ago. But you wouldn't listen. I'm telling you. Sooner or later they'll go mad and harm everyone in the family. Forget it. I'm only trying to look out for you, but you won't listen anyway. Grandfather just promised in front of everyone to split the family. Shouldn't you give us the 10 taels of silver? And the land deed for the 2 acres of land? Give it to us and we'll move out. We won't be an eyesore anymore. Didn't we agree to talk about splitting the family after the autumn harvest? Grandfather, are you going back on your word? Just now you promised to split immediately. Words are like spit from one's mouth. How can you swallow it back? You bastard. Are you forcing me to my death? Sharp-tongued. Talking back to your elders every day. How did our family raise such a debt-collecting ghost? Since you want to leave so badly, your family of 3 will leave with nothing. You won't get a single penny or a single inch of land. The contract at the village head's place is written clearly that it's until the autumn harvest. Since you want to leave so badly, your family of 3 will leave with nothing. You want silver and land? Not a single cent. The contract at the village head's place is written clearly. It has to be until the autumn harvest. The old geezer really wants to welch. He just wants our family of 3 to keep working ourselves to the bone as cattle and horses. Otherwise, who will pay off the 40 taels of high-interest debt? Blind fool. Since you want to drag it out, then we'll drag it out. I have plenty of ways. To make them beg us to split the family. Grandfather, how can you be so heartless? Wanting to starve us to death? I knew my father was a man my grandmother raised as a punching bag. Since you've spoken your mind, from now on, our family of 3 will not eat here. We'll eat bran and vegetables. If we have to, just to make it to the autumn harvest. I was just worrying about not having an excuse to stop working. The old geezer just handed it to me. I'll see what you're capable of. From tonight on, if you want a drop of water, or a single grain of rice from this house, I'll see how you survive until the autumn. When the time comes, don't come crawling to me.